Big bumble clot. Hit that beach.
I see trees of green, red roses too, and I see them blue for me and you. And I think to myself, what the fuck is going on? For real?
What is
Cinestro called the cast. It's your weekly gold mine. Stay tuned in. Stay tuned in. They got the beats, got those comic spins. I stay tuned in. Stay tuned.
Man,
I say,
Guys, y'all
Man.
don't get it. Y'all don't get it.
Do that.
It's a play on, and I say to myself, "What a wonderful world." But he said,
Thank you.
"What the fuck is going on?" Y'all just
Thank
don't.
Because again,
Gerardo know me. Gerardo know what I'm
I've
doing.
been
But
studying.
thank you,
I've
Twin.
been studying.
He understands
thank
ball.
you, Twin. He knows
He
what the fuck is
understands
that.
ball. Speaking of ball, welcome back to the Cinestro Core, bro, the greatest motherfucking podcast of all time. We are talking about one of the best films of the year. Predator Bumbleclot, Predator Badlands, Epstein Island Badlands,
Trump Badlands, my youth pastor Badlands,
Senator,
what's his name?
Speaker of the House Johnson Badlands.
Anyways, Predator Badlands, guys. This is
before we get into the main topic, AZ, we got some news to cover, brother. Let's go over it real quick. Let's get this through real quick because Graham gonna beat me up if I don't. Let's start at the top. Trailer for Gore Verbinski's Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die has dropped. I don't know what the fuck going on in this movie. I just saw Gore Verbinski. I said, you know what? You made Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm in. I'm gonna watch it. I saw the trailer.
Why, bro?
I saw that. And then
I
I saw Zazie was attached, and I knew it was
that's your
mine.
call to action. Pirates of the Caribbean.
I said, never mind. I saw the trailer. No, I watched it and I saw the trailer. I said, never mind. I'm not watching it.
He also
I'm
made
not watching
he
it
made
because this
At
shit
World's
looks.
End. He made The Lone Ranger. He made the American remake of The Ring. He made Curse of the Black Pearl. He made Dead Man's Chest. He made A Cure for Wellness. He's mid, bro.
Okay,
Watch.
no, the first
Mid
three
as fuck.
Pirates movie are top
Pirates
tier,
movies?
and I will take
Yeah.
that to my death.
Vanilla
I'll
was
take
the
that to my
budget.
death.
20 years ago,
Lone
he had the
Ranger?
juice. Does he have
Lone
it now?
Ranger. Lone Ranger.
Dude, it's crazy. As a young child, I didn't understand what was going on with the Lone Ranger and the typing.
You didn't
I
realize
love that shit.
why
Yeah, why
it was so
everyone hated this shit.
problematic.
You know,
He-
not you know.
He
then I
wasn't
loved
taught
it,
that
but
in Paris.
no,
Not at
not
all.
at all.
But yeah, so not excited for this movie. I'm gonna skip it. Who gives a fuck? Fuck Gore Verbinski. No,
Well, you know what you guys might care about that I
What?
think is pretty good. A little piece of news. I forgot to add it to the docket, but it's a little brief piece of news. Valve has announced they're making a console, baby. The Steam Deck is a thing of the past. It was almost almost knocking at the Switch's door, but the Switch was like, this ain't death. I'm Nintendo. I'm not scared of nothing. And what did Steam do? Flopped their cock on the table and told them to suck it. They're making the goddamn Steam console. This thing is a fucking
It's
unit.
the GameCube too.
512 game
I like that.
gigabytes and a 2 terabyte model. There's two different versions that are going to be shipping out, but it has a custom AMD Zen 460 and it's basically a bunch of shit in it.
Yeah, I was
that
about to
makes
say,
this thing effectively a
someone who doesn't know what this
built
is,
console.
why should I buy it?
It's you get
Think of
all
the all the hardware you can get of PC, right? You know how Steam has basically every game from every console, right? Minus Nintendo because they're greedy bastards, right? It has everything you can play, right? And it has all that versatility. But you can't run certain games on the Steam Deck to the fullest extent as you would on a console. This gets you as damn close as you can without having to be on a PC. And why this is so dangerous is because most of the Xbox doesn't make games anymore. I don't know what they do. Probably making t-shirts. I don't fucking know at this point. Who gives a shit, right? And every single PlayStation game has a lifespan of 2 to 5 business days before it flips onto a PC port. So with
About
that
a year.
barely, if that. Spider-Man was no fucking time at all, right? But the thing that makes this so incredibly fucking dangerous to like the gaming market and just gaming as a whole for any of the major companies that are not Valve is the fact that this is basically every single game that they already have plus games they probably have for other consoles. Say they have an Xbox and they have to turn that off and switch to their PlayStation and play a different game. They can play all of those games plus several other ones that aren't even available right now on a console that they have, all at a less than PC price.
This is not a
an
console.
incredible landmark.
This is a PC. It's got you can
yeah.
use Windows. It's got Linux. This is
Exactly.
a small PC at the price
Exactly.
of a last.
So it's a ready to play PC.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah, essentially.
Essentially, yeah.
So
Okay.
it is allowing
fucking
people to
insane.
not have to spend $1,000 at the cheapest
I need
bare
that.
minimum
Yeah, bare bones
I
rig.
need it bad.
box PC that you could get.
So making PCs accessible.
Yes, and Xbox is cooked. Like they were already on the downfall of Xbox now, and Steam has mod support. This is all going to have mod support, which also draws a shit ton of people. You could download mods on Steam. You could download mods through the Linux, like in Windows. This is, and here's also the thing: Half-Life 3. No one has brought that into fucking question.
So it's not happening, brother.
No,
Maybe because I haven't played the first two and I don't give a shit.
well, what's crazy, and that is true, but a lot of people, but Half-Life 2 is considered the greatest game and the greatest game engine of all time.
Of all time. Unreal Engine, yeah.
So that you get Counter-Strike from Half-Life 2. This
I will say, I loved Gary's mod videos as a kid, so I owe a lot to Half-Life.
I really do feel sorry for like every single game trading place, because after I'm reading through the specs and there's three ways to connect.
I know,
right?
Bro. There's
like you can use like the normal Steam controller, right? But then there is also
you can use DualSense and you can use Xbox.
Yes, exactly. You can use your existing controllers you have, so you can just sell the console.
Over.
So those are just gonna be collecting dust. I think it's fucking raps, brother. It's fucking raps. Oh, dude, they're so cooked. I love this. This is an amazing thing. Praise Valve.
Agreed.
That's my news.
Agreed.
Who's the guy who runs Valve?
I like
Gabe
that.
Newell.
I need that.
I like
An
that
actual
guy.
Yeah, so this is the Gabe Cube.
The Gabe Cube.
Gabe.
Nice. The Gabe Cube.
All right.
I love
the
Gabe.
Trademark that. Trademark that. Gabe, get in touch with us. We got
Gabe, we'll take a little bit off the top.
10%.
Take some top.
10%, brother. 10.
But I do like what they're doing.
Yeah,
over
we running
there.
with that.
Do you like what they're
speaking
doing?
of running,
Oh,
I like what they're
What
doing
about
over there.
speaking
I like what they're
of
doing
running?
over there.
Yeah,
Speaking
go
of
ahead.
Dune. No, speaking of Dune. No, fuck that. Speaking of Dune. Dune 3.
What?
We pivoting. I'll come back to it.
Okay.
I'm gonna run back to it.
He said,
He's
speaking
doing
of
three.
pivot,
Speaking of Doom,
Production. I don't know what they doing over there.
It has not
But I
rap
can show
production.
you what a rack
Trap
is.
filming.
let's try filming.
Oh
Whatever,
my
bro.
god, I'm sorry.
I hope it flops.
Dune 3?
No, fuck Timmy.
No.
Boo.
You just hate Timothy
Agreed.
Chalamet right now.
That's such a
No,
bullshit.
Timothy's a
That's
Dune 3 gonna be
bitch.
Dune
But
3
that
big
I
You're
love
hating-
Dune. I'm not folding on him just yet.
yeah.
No? You need to see more?
You can't hate on
If
White
he
Boy
gets
of the
that
Year,
last
bro.
walk in the desert,
He's
right?
got one more dumb thing to say.
He gets one more free. And that ain't shit gonna happen. You know, he could murder a homeless, mentally ill black person on
Yeah, I know.
camera, and he would still have a career. He'll be fine.
Hey yo, me in 3 weeks.
He'd get a Daily Wire contract immediately.
No, if fucking what's his name? Zachary Levi is still not working for the Daily Wire. I'm sure he'll be fine. But yeah, Dune 3 has wrapped filming.
Dune 3's rap
Zachary
filming. We'll
Levi-
see it in 3
What is it,
years.
Angel Productions?
Zachary
Yeah,
Levi,
we'll see it in 3
dirty,
years.
smelly, stinky ass is making movies like Sarah's Oil. Fuck that guy. Anyways,
When is
Dune
Dune
3?
3 supposed to drop?
2027? No, 2026. Next year.
I hope.
That's cap.
Nice.
That seems
Allegedly.
pretty fast.
Allegedly.
That seems pretty
Let's
fast.
go.
Doesn't it
No,
have a
it's
year?
not
About
bad.
like
They have
what?
like a year.
A year is
No way.
a good amount of time, I'd
For
say. I know
post-production,
nothing about
that should be fine. Yeah.
about the industry, but I think it's enough.
I hope
I can
so.
get a lot done in a year.
I was
It
thinking
says
like,
Dune 3 wraps production, not just filming.
Oh shit.
So
Okay.
I mean, that just means that
Oh,
they still,
shit.
they still have to do post and stuff.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
A
okay.
year is enough time.
We shall
Not
see.
Okay.
Rockstar.
just give Denis
Well,
best director, give Dune 3
yeah.
best picture, and call it a fucking day. That's
Yeah,
that's all we need.
don't fucking
That's what we-
snub them again.
That's what we're running with, man. So
They
Dune
won't.
3 gonna be finished. Production. We shall see how
We
it goes.
running, man.
Oh
Unfortunately,
my god. I thought that's where it was going.
Mm.
I did too.
Fortunately, With Dune 3 being finished, they did renew the god awful Dune Prophecy TV show.
Jesus.
What is that?
Oh, they sure did.
Never finished it. She was
What
ass.
is that?
Dune
What is
ass. Dune Pissfacy. Shitty ass.
Wait, man.
No.
Are you telling me there's a Dune TV show?
You didn't watch
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, don't watch it.
We watched like 2 episodes and stopped covering it on this podcast.
It was all
I don't think
right.
we ever covered it on
No,
the
it's not.
podcast.
Yeah, we
man.
did.
I don't know
All
what
right,
you're talking
All right
about.
was being generous.
That sounds like a
Oh,
psyop to me.
Boring. I have no problem with bad. It was boring.
Yeah.
It was ass. It was
Yeah,
ass.
if you thought Dune 1 was boring, this movie will put you to fucking sleep.
Literally,
and
genuinely,
you'll
I got-
never wake up again.
I tried to go to the first episode.
Like it's fucking.
I
candy.
think genuinely every action on screen was probably grayer than the color grading of the fucking show. It was so goddamn fucking
terrible.
cold.
And
Yeah,
what's
yeah.
that
It was
fucking,
like it was like
and
it was
what's
like
that
it looked
guy's
like the
name
movie
from
Phone
Vikings?
Book with Colin
He's
Farrell.
so
It was
bad.
blue.
No one
Dude,
knows
he
him. He
is-
was ass.
He was horrific, and I like Vikings, and I think he's
Mhm.
great. In
He's
Vikings.
horrific in Dune Prophecy.
It's
He's
atrocious.
phoning it in,
so
bro.
bad.
He's selling. He's selling hard as fuck. It's so
I don't
bad.
even think he's phoning it in. It's more like Morse code or smoting.
Hey,
It's
but
like a
you know what
primitive
is
form of
selling?
communication. It's
What?
fucking bad.
What is selling?
What?
Predator Badlands at the box office.
wait. You skipped over Matt's got one more segue.
Oh shit!
I know. Damn, that was good though. You got ahead of yourself.
The
bro.
one
That shit
time.
running, that shit
Segues.
running
Do
to
it.
the bank. That
This
shit
is why I
running
stay
to the
quiet.
bank, bro.
Okay, should run into the bank.
Speaking of Running Man his theaters on November 14th. Praise God. We gonna see, bro. People talking about it's ass.
Streets are saying it's mid, bro.
We gonna see. We gonna
Yes,
find
Glenn
out.
Powell, I refuse.
Yeah, that's
I
shocking.
refuse to believe
I
it.
feel like
This
Matt
would
would
not
be
be the
fighting
first time
the.
that streets are wrong.
Look.
My agenda
The only mid Glenn Powell movie I know of is that weird one with Sydney
Anyone but
Sweeney,
you.
where for some
Anyone
reason
but
she
you.
got to kiss him instead of me. But like it's good. I assure you, he's not
I
washed.
feel
My
the
goat has
exact same way.
Yeah,
Are we
now-
excited for Running Man? Now that the reviews have come out and it's rated, it's like a 68%
I'm-
on Tomatoes.
I'm still
I
excited.
have enjoyed
I don't. Yeah.
so many
Rotten
movies
Tomatoes-
below that. I don't care. I'm a
Rotten
watch.
Tomatoes also be
Genuinely.
saying like the most ass films be good. I'm like, I don't believe that shit. I will see for
Well, it's
myself.
not
I thought-
it's not an end all be all.
Yeah.
You should never
Mhm.
judge your
And also-
trust them and
I-
formulate an opinion based on
saw-
what they tell you.
I saw people tout many of film as the greatest film of all time. I saw people tell me that Weapons is the greatest horror film ever made, and I was just like, "How? That's the funniest shit I've ever read."
It's good, but
I
it's
will not believe these reviews. I refuse.
It's not even the best
Yeah.
film of the
Not
year.
when, not when Killer Clowns
Exactly.
from Outer Space is still there.
Not when Winnie
Oh,
the
God.
Pooh, Blood and Honey.
That's
Two
incredible.
exists.
Yeah, part-
Don't forget
Dinner
the
is
Like,
good,
like
bro.
if we're
That's a
talking
good
about
one.
ratings, how do we feel about Van Helsing in the house?
Well, you
we
know
all
what I
rips.
think.
Everyone
We all
loves
love
it.
it.
It's good.
We all love it.
It's
It's good.
good.
24%
It's good.
of Rotten Tomatoes.
Right,
Exactly.
right.
Rotten Tomatoes is not the end all be all.
I mean, is it?
It is a
wrong?
bad movie.
It is
No,
bad. It's not
fun.
good.
Yes, but what I'm saying is, bad does not mean not entertaining.
Or
It
not
doesn't mean
fun.
it's not fun.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
It doesn't mean it's
Like
not cool.
for instance,
Okay.
Yeah.
Eternals is a part of the Marvel
The
Cinematic
best
Universe, one of
Marvel
the greatest greatest franchises of all time. Right? It's one of the highest grossing, most critically acclaimed, some would say, right?
Mm.
And yet Eternals is one of the lowest rated ones. Sometimes below Thor the
Because
Dark
there's
World, I
girls
see
in
from
it.
some people, which is insane. And yet I watched it for myself,
This nigga's
knowing all these bad
homophobic.
reviews, and I was like,
Because
this
what?
goes hard. I don't know
Because
what
there
you're
was
talking about.
people having
Misogyny.
sex in it, and there's nothing
The
that scares
Eternals-
nerds more than sex.
The
Because they don't
Eternals
have
is
to.
true.
They don't be
it's
doing
the
that.
best.
I put all this
A
on my
movie
walls
that's
to ward off the
tastefully
intercourse.
shot. No, give me more Joe Russo slop.
Yeah.
What was
I
Graham saying? The
want a
Eternals what?
camera
The
so
Eternals has the
stationary it
best-
feels like a sitcom set.
Eternals has the best.
rendition of a speedster on screen.
Yeah,
Agreed.
ever.
1000% with
Ever.
Mercari. Yeah.
Anyways,
That
Running
followed
Man,
by-
we'll be there.
that
We'll be
followed by,
sad.
I'll
We'll
be
give you a
running
review.
to the theater.
We'll give you our review, and we'll let you know how it is.
Maybe Running Man will renew my strength. Speaking of being renewed, bro, fucking Alien Earth got renewed for another season. Why?
Bro, give me
You
some good
blame
news. I beg you.
Predator.
No,
blame
no.
Predator Badlands being as successful as it is for us.
Huzzah!
getting
I'm the only
Alien
one
Earth-
in this group
No,
that
no, no,
enjoyed
no,
Alien
no,
Earth.
no, no. Graham, I'm with you. Alien Earth was fun. I
Thank
enjoyed
you.
it. I think Tim.
So it was a colonoscopy by that
great.
It was
logic.
I
fun
love
if
the
you're
guy who played
fucking
the cyborg.
trash as hell.
It wasn't terrible, but it was just very lackluster.
I don't know,
aneurysm.
I think. Look. Despite honestly speaking, despite me not really enjoying Alien Earth, I think the fact that these two franchises exist, kind of like parallel to each other, and oftentimes intertwining with one another, I think is perfect, and I think it's the best way. It's exactly, it gives me something to look forward to. So if us getting more Predator movies and more Alien movies means I have to deal with season 2 of Alien Earth, that's fine. I'll take another season of Alien Earth if I can get more Predator movies and more Alien Romuluses. You know,
fair,
so small price to pay, I think, as someone again like this show.
Okay,
I'd rather watch season 2 of Alien.
I'd rather watch season 2 of Alien Earth than what?
Than whatever the fuck Rachel Sennott is doing at HBO.
Not bad. I love it.
You watched
it's funny. It's good. Yeah.
Okay, I'll watch it.
Okay, I'm sold.
I'll give it a shot.
Yeah.
But
for Stavi,
looks fucking annoying. Stavi's in it?
No, but he dated her, so you
I don't give a shit. No, you just got me back down
by association. No, but yeah. All right.
Is that all the news? There's just potential. Yeah.
So what were you saying, Graham?
I just think there's potential for like crossovers and for it to get better. Obviously, like.
Of course,
maybe one season 2 of a show that's worse than
okay. Well, that can lead into our Predator Badlands conversation. I got
a couple more things. And I'm done.
Go for it. Okay, go for it.
So, with that being renewed, unfortunately, luckily we got a renewal of actually something really good. Werewolf by Night coming back. Michael Giacchino, my fucking goat, making some more bangers. I feel like that is the best project we've gotten from Marvel in recent years, and it's not hard to say because everything that's been out the last year, minus Thunderbolts and minus Fantastic Four, have been dog shit. Everything else has been ass. But Werewolf by Night is bar none one of the best fucking pieces of Marvel that we've seen in the 2020s.
It's one of the most interesting, I think,
for sure.
For at the very least.
It's also the most entertaining, the most captivating,
for sure.
And it's a great standalone.
Yeah,
Marvel needs.
You don't have to watch it. I agree.
It also,
because number 2 is going to be tied into some fucking bullshit.
I don't know. You don't know.
But I think Werewolf does. I feel like Werewolf by Night though does a pretty decent job of like the approach that like James Gunn would take to like DC storytelling, where he'll take a DC project that's just like something on the side and just put like little things from in the universe there, not really focus on them, but be like,
corny as fuck.
Yeah. Well, okay. No. I mean, like, for instance, Clayface doesn't have to be in Creature Commandos, but he's just put in there to confirm that he exists and that and hints at a larger universe. The same way with wait. I'm complimenting Werewolf by Night. Give me a second. This is connected. Okay. Shut the fuck up.
Destroy your whole argument.
Look. It hints at a larger universe. The way that Werewolf by Night incorporates other people from the larger Marvel universe and the supernatural side for their debut in that film. It doesn't give them a whole bunch of setup. It doesn't give them a whole bunch of this. It shows fucking Man-Thing, which hints at a bunch of other stuff.
Then
it just puts little jabs in there for the people who are knowers.
Let's find a way to put fucking Wanda back in this shit.
And I think that's pretty good.
Are you done?
That's why I like Werewolf by Night.
Are you done?
I agree.
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done. Go ahead.
Are you done?
You're just following orders, Gestapo. Go ahead.
Let me fuck up your whole argument. No, Luis, hold on, bro. Let me fuck up this nigga's argument real quick. Because James Gunn is on thin ice with me.
Why are we having this conversation?
No, hold on.
James Gunn is on thin ice. Okay.
He said something about James Gunn. I'm gonna have to call it out. James Gunn is on thin ice because this nigga greenlit some motherfucking senior. What the fuck?
No, that's not real. You got God. That was Discover Fish.
I don't care. I'm
discussing
about
fish.
It.
You got God, bro. That's not real.
They greenlighting some bullshit. They talking about some this is rapping production.
Matt the type of nigga to wake up and be like, you cheated on me in a dream and be mad. This is fake. It's actively fake. What are you mad about?
I watched Creature Commandos. That shit was not that good.
I didn't finish.
Okay, but I think he was trying to say that Clayface could be the Werewolf by Night of the DCU.
No. He's saying that the way what he's saying is that
I just cook AZ's argument
the way,
no matter what.
You didn't cook shit. the way
I don't even know what you said, bro.
What AZ is saying
niggas not hearing
is that the way that James Gunn handles Easter eggs and kind of is the way that Werewolf by Night should handle.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Marvel.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying it does that. Thank you, Luis, for being my autistic translator. Thank you so much.
I'm saying.
Matt's just saying no to say no.
I'm saying Werewolf by Night should stand alone.
Yes,
to be its own thing because everything else in the MCU, we're barely scratching the surface with the supernatural. That's why Werewolf by Night makes so much fucking sense. And it's so fucking good because everything else is so interconnected. We got we got Celestials, we got gods, we got all this shit. We got Avengers. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. This fresh meat, this fresh fucking project is so good. I watched Werewolf by Night 3 times. I don't even know how many times I watched fucking Captain America: Brave New World. I watched it 1 time. And I like Black.
I watched it a half the time because I didn't finish it.
This is all I'm gonna say about Werewolf by Night. I think it's coming at a time where it's like Marvel's coming to like Marvel is fucking running on fumes. They're grasping at straws. Had this come out a year after or 2 years after the original Werewolf by Night, when when people were still kind of on the Marvel train, fine. I'm really frustrated about the state of Marvel right now, and I really do not give a shit about anything coming out until Doomsday, because that will, I think, determine the next 5 years of the MCU.
Absolutely.
If that works and they land that plane and that hits, then we can get excited about Werewolf by Night, Blade, all the kind of like this Constantine, the kind of that's DC.
That's DC. Fake fan.
I know. I mean, like the Midnight Suns and shit.
Yeah,
that's kind of like. Yeah, I know. Sorry. But like the supernatural kind of aspects of the MCU. So I just kind of like, I love Michael Giacchino. Yeah, I like Werewolf by Night. I love Gael, but it's just kind of like, all right, I guess we'll wait and see what happens.
As a known comic enjoyer, I am not at all. Even Doomsday, I'm not at all. I'm very hesitant with Doomsday because one,
I feel like that's impossible.
No, trust me.
We don't need to talk about Doomsday. That's not what this episode's about. We're gonna go.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that when we get to it. But I'm just saying, like with the way Marvel has been producing things, I'm very hesitant to be saying excited about. I'm excited about Werewolf by Night because I really enjoyed it. But as everything else, I'm on.
Well, if Doomsday flops, that shit's not happening, brother. I'm telling you that right now.
They're gonna blow my shit right off.
They're gonna sacrifice you.
And speaking of blowing my shit right off, bro, I'll blow my shit right off before I see Now You See Me 3.
No, Now You See Me, now you don't.
Now you see me,
Get
now
it
you
right,
don't.
Brother.
You're not seeing me in that theater. I'll tell you right now.
You're not seeing my fucking money. That's what I'm telling you right now. That's what you're not seeing. Bro.
I'm using my free ticket just to talk shit.
Me too. I'm gonna use my AMC
Stubs. Yeah, same.
Shout out AMC Stubs, Premiere.
I'm not doing it.
I'm not paying for that dog shit.
No, bro. When I
saw I'm gonna be honest. I'm not even.
Please, Dominic says to do better. Please.
He's so talented. He's
Look,
hot.
when I saw the trailer, bro, I knew this shit was gonna be dog shit. I already knew because
I heard they were doing it, and I knew it was gonna be dog.
I watched the second one, and I knew the third
was
one was gonna be dog shit. That second one the first one's fine.
I watched it as a child, and I knew it was ass.
Look, this movie, this franchise, it should have been killed.
20 years needed to be a one and done thing.
Jesse Eisenberg needs to fucking work at a grocery store.
Yes, this franchise is atrocious. That trailer is horrific. I've watched 3 movies in the past 2 days, and I've seen that trailer twice. And the new one is one of the worst things I've ever seen. The promotion for this movie is it's driving me insane. Please, the fact that this is even happening is so.
Woody Harrelson
doesn't make any sense because like Now You See Me is a pretty. Like the first Now You See Me is like a decent, okay film, but even as a kid, I watched it and I was like, "That's neat," but I feel like you can't really do a second one of these. I feel like that wraps up pretty.
They said, "Fuck
right.
you."
I'm not mad.
Do all
they did a second one,
right?
And then they did a second one where they essentially just did everything they did in the first, and I was like, okay, surely they can. Oh, and then they fucking did. What's hilarious is I saw the trailer for Now You Three Me right before I saw the Freakin' 2. And I audibly let out the biggest fucking laugh in the theater when I saw Jesse Eisenberg and all of them pop up. I was like,
It's ass, bro.
No,
It's so bad.
The first one could have been
Unemployment
good.
has not treated his ass right.
The first one could have been good.
No,
At one,
it's gone.
they cast someone other than Jesse Eisenberg and Dave Franco, and two, find another writer. The second one, god awful. Why are you doing a third film? Stop
it's
it.
literally just the first one. The second one is
Bro, when they're promoting this shit in the trailers, they're like, from the guy who directed Uncharted, Venom, and then
I'm not watching
Zombieland
that.
Double Tap. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I
this
fucking hate
would
y'all.
be like
Y'all, I
this would be
fucking
like
hate
if
y'all.
it's like if
It's
I
gonna
walked into
actually
a job
cause
with
them
no
not make
resume.
money.
It's like if I walked into a job with like no resume and I was like, I'm the guy who did Waco. Yeah, the ATF.
No, it's
I
like
did
if
that.
me,
That
if
was
it's
me.
like if I walked
9/11,
into
I did that.
It's like if I
Sorry,
applied to a
listen,
You know the
job.
guy who
Bit of
shit on the
accomplishments.
stalls in every Chevron in the 5 mile radius? Hire me, baby.
Yeah, it's like if I
You know
went to a
that guy-
hospital and was like, yeah, so my license is suspended because I killed 8 patients. But
Yeah, you apply at a hospital.
give me
You're like,
another
hi,
go.
my name is
Give me another
hi,
go.
my name is Dr.
Luis
Kevorkian. Nice to meet you.
Luis
Dr.
Kevorkian.
Luis
Yeah, I'm
Kevorkian.
here to work. And they're like, you're hired. That's exactly what this feels like. Fuck this movie. Fuck Ruben Fleischer. He is not a filmmaker. He's a fucking
A charlatan.
a charlatan. He's a
Ruben
fraud.
Fleischer
He's a
should be
fucking
directing
hack.
Honda commercials at the best.
No, he should be
Local Honda
He
commercials.
should be directing his ass to a
TikTok.
fucking
Jones
unemployment
barbecue
office
foot
and
massage.
getting a fucking job is what he needs to be doing. Get from behind the fucking camera, you motherfucker. You're ruining this goddamn art form. I fucking hate you. Stop making movies. It pisses me off. It's atrocious, bro. God damn.
That's
It's
activated my
I've never heard of a
it's
man
insane,
hating so
bro.
much that he
Motherfuckers,
requests
his
you to be
movies are
fired.
dog shit. They're ass. Why do we keep letting motherfuckers like this make shit and get paid for it?
It's like when Joaquin
Woody
Running
Harrelson.
made Tron Ares. Why are you doing this? You made
Yes.
Pirates of the Caribbean dead ass chest or whatever. The fuck. shit butt dick ass.
Dead
movie.
shit chest. Shit dick chest.
Shit bitch chest.
Anyways,
Trash film.
fuck this
Renaissance
movie.
Festival.
Don't watch it. We're boycotting this shit.
We're
We're
boycotting
boycotting
it.
bad art. Fuck you.
Now
Next.
to pivot,
Yeah,
Shit
to
pisses
pivot
me
to
off,
the
man.
last piece of news. To the last piece of news. I know we ended. We had the last one was bad art. Let's talk about good art.
What are we
Steven
doing?
Spielberg has a film coming with Call Me
I don't
by
give a
Steven
fuck. I don't give a
Now,
fuck.
I don't know how y'all
Bullshit.
feel. Hear me out. I don't know how y'all feel about Steven Spielberg, but I
Whatever.
love Coleman Domingo.
Watch.
I love
Coleman
Coleman.
Domingo.
Y'all said watch at the same time.
I'll be honest. I might be with the boys on this one.
Grandma and I were like,
Watch.
wash. Look,
I seen the
I
Fablemans.
like Coleman. I'll support Coleman. Josh O'Connor's in it also.
Oh,
It's
for real?
about aliens.
I'm in there.
Fine.
It
whatever.
might be cool. If this
Sure.
is good, it'll be his last good movie. I feel like
His
And
last
Before
good
that,
movie was
yeah,
40
I
years
agree,
ago.
Graham.
No, his
Grandma,
last good
Grandma.
movie was
Face is not wrong.
Ready
West
Player
Side
One.
Story.
You can remember the
Ready
fucking
Player
name.
Ready
One.
Player
How
One.
fucking mid it
No,
was.
Ready Player One was just I Spy
answer
for
her,
fucking
Lord.
people with autism. It was just
It was still cool, though.
Oh, Spider-Man. No, it wasn't.
It looks
No, it
atrocious.
fucking wasn't.
The CGI.
Ready
in that
Player
movie
One is
atrocious.
dog shit. I do like the Easter eggs.
It is.
Yeah. It's,
It is fun, though.
It's a cool
Alright,
watch.
are you
I
ready?
do
It
like
is
the
literally-
Easter egg.
Lights
Bro,
up
is
the car.
it-
It
is
was
it
by a
bad?
Godzilla and a
No.
Gundam.
No,
Is it as
Legit-
yes?
Make it
Is it
Godzilla.
fun? Yes.
legitimately, this is Ready Player One. Ready Player One is if you took Tron on one top of the screen and then at the bottom
Hey,
Subway
chill,
Surfers
chill,
gameplay, because
Put
the
him
Subway
in-
Surfers
put him in-
gameplay is the
Put
Easter
him
egg
in
to
with
keep
the
you
beautiful
engaged.
lady from
It is just
House of the
Tron.
Dragon, and you put her in there. So
Yeah.
it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
Olivia
right,
Cook.
fair. I'll give them
Yeah,
that.
whatever
I'll
her
give them-
name is, I don't care.
But that's all I got.
That's
man.
fair.
That's all I got. We
Thank you.
we entered
Oh,
the
no.
Badlands.
Me-
We entered the Badlands of news. And speaking of Badlands, welcome to the main
Bro, we're
topic.
gonna have to. I don't know. I don't
He's
know
like
about this.
that, Matt. That's like you know
the-
what? The only worst segue you could have done was our country's run by a predator. Speaking of predators, speaking of predators,
Hold on.
Why
Predator
would,
Badlands.
why would truth be a worse
run with
segue?
that.
Let's really think
Let's
about
run
that.
with
Let's
that.
really
It's
think
not run
about
by
that.
a predator. It's
Look.
the predator.
The-
You're right. No, this country
Yeah,
is,
yeah.
is the Adrian Brody movie Predators.
All right,
Predators.
look.
Predators.
If we keep on derailing the conversation, these tangents are gonna get worse. Speaking of gonna, we're talking Predator Badlands.
Are
That's
finna
the segue, man.
are gonna get worse. Boo!
Come on.
Mute his ass.
Come
Mute
on.
him, man.
You need to
Mute
Come
him.
on.
get your ass to
All right.
school.
Getting your ass a job.
You gonna get fired.
I'm gonna kill myself tonight. Oh my
I'm
god.
gonna kill myself. You gonna piss me off with that bitch ass.
Hey, hold
segue.
on. No. This gonna be a good segment though because we about to.
God, all right.
You know what?
Oh,
Are y'all,
what if
are
you
y'all gonna
started,
see
AZ?
me do it live?
Let's talk about it, bro. Let's talk about it.
Y'all heard of Bud Wire?
We've been waiting for this film for months on end.
yeah.
Talk about how
Years.
excited we are. Years even. Yeah, years.
Yeah.
We've been talking about like, how excited we are for Predator Badlands because the Predator franchise has been fucking maligned for you.
A
For
very mixed
I don't know
bag.
about
if
all
there
that.
ever
when we
was
got
one.
Prey,
They're fun.
bro, Prey saved me. Prey saved me, and then
Quality.
Killer of Killers saved me again. Animation, I'm fucking lit. And then they said Dan Trachtenbergs was making Predator Badlands. I was locked in. I already knew this shit was gonna be
Well,
5-star.
quick log line for Predator Badlands. It's a young predator outcast from his clan. that
Young Predator.
finds
Alright,
he finds an unlikely ally on his journey in search of the ultimate
I'm gonna get
adversary. Right, so that's ultimately like it's not nothing too complicated. It's pretty simple. It's pretty easy. It's pretty straightforward.
Mhm.
And I think that works to the
Mr.
benefit.
Beast.
I think that
Oh.
works to the benefit of the movie. I think the fact
Oh,
that they
man.
kept the story easy and understandable and digestible, and we're like,
and they stuck with it.
yeah, and they're like, no. What's cool
Mhm.
is that we're seeing this from a predator's perspective. We've never seen that before. A Yautja.
Donald
And
Trump
so-
POV.
Yeah, but why does he look like that? Why does he look like that?
Woke, because they wokeified him,
Yeah.
bro.
They wokified
They
him. They made him not white.
They made him a
Wait
cook.
till these
Predator's
niggas find
never
out.
been white.
Hold on. Wait till these niggas find out that the women predators be bigger than the men.
Ooh,
Let
woke.
me
Woke, bro.
book a flight to Yautja Prime, bro.
No,
Death by
it's like
Salute.
Yautja Prime.
See,
They're
y'all
from
on my
Yautja
job.
Prime.
Are they?
Yeah, right.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah,
My
Yautja
bad.
Rich,
Prime
you don't
is
know
a-
the lore like me.
I don't know.
Oh, hold on,
But
hold on, guys. I got a question. Is Yautja
What?
Prime
What?
also the planet that we saw in Killer of Killers?
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. That's what I
Yeah,
thought.
just a
so.
different
Well, Dex'
clan.
father was in Killer of Killers.
No, he wasn't. No, he
Brindle
wasn't.
That's
King?
not the guy they were fighting at the on the.
no,
Dude,
that guy was like
Dude,
20
dude,
times
dude,
bigger.
Y'all have to realize that there are thousands,
Grandpa
Clans.
hundreds,
Grandpa
if not
There's
thousands
whole
of clans.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
And
that was
so-
that
Grandma's
character
our
in
local
Our lore
Yautja
expert. Okay,
biologist.
wait, well, hold on.
Yeah.
Let's
AZ
structure
AZ
the
is
conversation.
intermediate.
Let's structure the conversation.
There's too much going on.
Yeah. What are we going to talk about?
Let's
first?
start
Okay.
with our rate. I want to start with our ratings first and get that out of the way because I think that's
Oh, wait.
important considering how our text chat went about the other previous films.
Yeah.
I want to start with our ratings first for this one, and then we'll get into our discussion about this film. So, who wants to go first?
Me. I gave it 3.5 stars on
3.5
Letterboxd.
stars.
Yeah.
This movie got me feeling.
This
movie got me feeling
Stop. It's not bad. That's not.
No, it's not bad.
It's not bad. We'll discuss the movie.
I'm sorry, this movie isn't the Seventh Seal, Luis.
It's not. It wishes.
It's not Hamnet.
It's not the
It's
Da Vinci
not-
Code.
It's really fucking good.
It's not Enola.
I loved it. Fuck,
horrible.
Jesus Christ, go give y'all fucking. Give
So,
y'all.
anyways, Luis said 3 stars.
10 out of 5 stars for Predator Badlands.
Shut the fuck
Go
up.
fucking grade y'all shit. Go. And
I
then
give it
we'll talk
11
about it.
combi sticks out of 5.
Yeah, exactly. It's fucking sick, bro. All right, go.
I'll go
What are
next.
y'all's ratings?
This movie
Gerardo,
is
what you got, bro?
4.5 stars from me.
Valid.
Great.
100% agree.
That's damn near a perfect movie.
And it was.
For what
I'm
it
just
is,
saying.
yeah.
For the just putting stuff into context.
Mm-hmm.
Graham.
4.5.
Real.
Yeah.
AZ.
Easy.
What you got?
I can't put a 4.8 on Letterboxd. So I'm gonna put a 4.5.
Nice.
Okay.
Matt.
Respect.
Also 4.5. I almost put it at 5, but I was like, I thought about it for a
I
second.
want to put it at 5.
I do
and
want to put it
part
at
of
I
me-
wanna put it
Maybe
at
on a
5, but
rewatch,
then-
I'll love it more.
That's what I'm
Interesting.
thinking.
Yeah,
That's
that's what I'm
Interesting.
thinking too.
And here's the breakdown as to why. Because we got abused with everything prior to Prey and in
I
between
wouldn't
Predator
say
2.
abused.
I agree. I agree.
I think.
Listen. Predator 2, 2 Pred 2 Dirt was not bad. It was not bad.
It was great.
Yeah.
It was not, what do you mean not bad? It was great.
When you get to Predators or whatever the fuck it is, the Adrian Brody shit.
Adrian Brody, scrawny ass.
Adrian Brody.
I like it. I like it. It's good. It's still top 3. Fuck you.
See, that's what I think the cool thing about all these movies is that each one, except for AVPs, as cult classic-y as you want to call them, they're trash. But I think each Predator movie has like its own. Like
you can't even see Requiem. It's so dark. It's so fucking dark.
I turned the brightness up on my TV.
That shit shot in.
I couldn't do that because I was watching it on a fat bag. I couldn't do that.
Predators.
AZ was watching on a laptop.
That's fair.
Hold on. Graham's saying something.
So that leads me into what I was about to say before: is that Predators is the 4th highest rated in Rotten Tomatoes. It has a 65 and Predator 1 has a 64.
I'm saying clearly,
it's not better. It is not better than 1 and 2. So that's just where we are. We're also talking about Rotten Tomatoes rating. Absolutely,
Rotten Tomatoes are damn
we've been established. Rotten Tomatoes is stupid as shit.
But Predators was not horrible. So, and I think it's okay. Like it's a fun watch. Whenever you're going through and watching all the movies, like in order, whether it's in the same day or spaced out. It's when you get to it, it's like cool.
Predators is
I think
you watch it and you're like, oh, this is so cool. And then like there's this guy.
I never once said that.
He's the best at killing the predators.
Well, and I think
AZ said Lawrence Fishburne. Get the fuck out of my face.
Yeah, that one.
Get the fuck out of my face.
Alcoholic bloated ass.
AZ is kind of right though. It does introduce a lot more lore.
And also
there is a lot.
And also,
I will.
But that just goes to show like the Predator franchise is a very big mixed bag when it comes to what you're going to get versus whatever the directors intend. Whether it's just a giant black box on your fucking screen for 2.5 hours like Requiem, or action-packed fucking very character relatable story like you get with Predator Badlands, which Luis was entirely right. It is very accessible and very digestible because at $105 million spent on its production budget, it has flipped that around with its first fucking week. Worldwide opening in 3,700 theaters. It has made, oh my God, it has made $88 million.
Just wait, week 2 still, but it's still gonna be banger.
Fucking shit. This
once
movie
I go to the theaters
is
again,
sweeping.
900 million.
I guarantee you. I think
when I check into Cinemark tomorrow,
it is currently one of the highest grossing of the Predator franchise, and for good reason. God dang, it's doing well.
I'll start talking about this movie and why I rated it, what I did, and kind of like why, I think it's
a breakdown, brother.
Yeah. So it's in my personal opinion, it's not as good as Prey. I think Prey is damn near a perfect Predator movie. Okay, and in my opinion, spoiler, I know we're gonna rank them later.
Not enough.
It's my number 1 Predator movie. I think out of all of them. Okay, so I think it's hard to
Prey number 1
to that. I think, but I do really admire and like kind of like I was really excited about like the difference in narrative that Dan Trachtenbergs took with this movie, right? Mm-hmm. Both Prey and Killer of Killers focus exclusively. Style too. Yes, exactly.
Like everything is everything about this movie is different. It just it has predators in it. Like, and I think that's one thing I think is good about each movie. Is that it's a different setting. I think that's the best thing about a predator is that they all hunt in different zones.
in different time, time periods. Yeah.
And you can set it in anywhere. And I think what he did with this movie is so different than Prey. And I think the best thing they could have done with this movie is what they did with Killer Killers, because that just got people way more fucking hyped to see the perspective of something we've never seen before.
I agree. And that's one of the things that I really liked about this movie, because like we said, this movie has infinite possibilities. You could make them. You could set them in any time period and make it those people from that time trying to fight the ultimate predator, right? Exactly. Like he had an idea that where he wanted to set it in Nazi Germany and it's the predator hunting Nazis. Like that sounds fucking sick. You could do
meets fucking Predator, dude.
Exactly. You can have it anywhere. And so I thought something that I will give Dan Trachtenberg credit for is giving us a coming of age story about found family that involves a fucking
predator,
a Wayland Yutani synth, and a Yautja, right? And the runt of one of his clans, which kind of goes into what I was talking about when I wanted to say was that I really liked what they just told a story about a young man.
They told a human story.
A human story involving
something we're familiar with.
Exactly. Something because
which most predators are human.
Exactly. Exactly. So I think that was a very smart thing for him and the writers to do, was kind of be like, all right, well, how do we tell this story about this thing that has been the bad guy in every movie that we've seen, and that has been seen as kind of this unkillable. How do we humanize this?
Yes.
And I think that something that I've seen is people say, well, it's a little bit too funny and a little bit too corny, a little bit too goofy. I think it works.
I do too.
I think that counterbalance with all the action and the daddy trauma and the father issues and him. Yeah, go for it.
What we're not gonna do is pretend that the original The Predator is not fucking corny. That's one of its draws.
Every one of them is.
It's
Predator 2 is incredible, corny as fuck.
Yeah, I ain't got time to bleed. Are you fucking kidding me? You thought that was realistic?
Says, there is a line of dialogue that is spoken in the film where, as soon as the Predator takes off the mask to challenge Dutch in mutual combat, he says, and I quote, "You are one ugly motherfucker."
Exactly.
You're not supposed to take that seriously.
Hey, it works.
It's not the Dead Sea Scrolls.
It works.
It's the Predator.
Fun. This movie is fun.
Exactly.
And
also, to add on to what you two were saying about the humor, I think is one of the easiest ways to unify a group of people, to get that communication, that instant connection with somebody across. Because two people sharing the same sense of humor is a very quick and very fun and very easy bond. You find a good sense of community.
It humanizes.
It's a good way. It humanizes. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Comedy in that one is
humanized predators.
But that's when it's done well, and that's why.
Predators.
And that's why. Oof. We're gonna have to workshop that one. But it really helps to show like how when you have a film like AVP or like the original AVP before that, like AVP or Requiem or The Predator with Keegan-Michael Key and all that, the autism is the superpower of the universe, whatever the fuck we're talking about.
Banger.
No. But it goes to show that you can reinvent and mold this character in different ways, and there is that malleability. Even in comics, they've had the Predator fight every fucking thing. Marvel, DC, The Boys, Image Comics, everything, right? But it goes to show that you need a person with the right tools and the right facilities to bring out the best of that wide range, because sometimes you can just get lost in the sauce. And I think personally, I don't know another Trachtenberg film. I probably have seen one, and I just can't think of one.
10 Cloverfield
Lane. Yeah, that's the only major other. He
Yeah,
hasn't done many.
He hasn't done much.
Arguably his best movie.
That's
it's
amazing.
incredible.
He went from that to this.
He went from that to
there was a couple things in
That's
between.
amazing.
Nothing. Yeah,
but that is
went
still
from that to
impressive that he went from like a really tension-riddled thriller to this action-packed sci-fi fest.
What were you gonna say?
And a found family story. That's impressive.
To kind of bounce off like a last thing about like humor and corniness and I think the really good part when you use that in the first few movies is because they are thrillers, more thrillerish than this is. And I think that
more suspenseful.
It's more suspenseful, so it breaks that suspense a little bit and it reminds you that this is a fucking like a monster thing. It's nothing like kind of crazy. Like the whole line that is in almost every movie is like, if it bleeds, it can die, or we can kill it. And
such a good
it's such a great line, but 90% of the time it's like in a funny use. And I think
or like a wink and nod to the camera kind of way, yeah.
For sure. And I think like being able to do that in this clear, straight, this is an action movie. It's not a thriller or a horror movie like how the previous ones would use that tag probably. But I think it's just such a good diversion, but also building on the hype that he's done with the last two projects he's released.
Yeah, and not only that, building like a sense of world building and the lore. Like, I think the Yautja, I think, are so iconic and they're so legendary, and it's like they're so interesting and cool, and it's why these movies work. Even if the movies aren't good, it's why people keep showing up, because I think that these characters in this world and this lore is so interesting. And the fact that Dan was like, "Here, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of it and just kind of tease you," but that's not what matters. What matters is Deck and his story and his kind of his growth.
That's one of the things that made with Killer of Killers, for me personally, that made Killer of Killers one of my standouts for the Predator franchise, because it gave us more as far as the Yautja, and it gave us more as far as the lore. But the way that Predator Badlands expounded upon that, and then gave us more as far as, you know, making the Yautja personable, making relatable, seeing how Deck's journey from the beginning of the film. Deck starts off and he's fighting his brother. And that shit was like, first of all, that soundtrack, when that shit, the little speeder blows by, I was like, oh, fuck,
maybe want to replay that.
Jedi Fallen Order. We all know. I was like, Star Wars is canon because Deck was listening to Cal's soundtrack.
That shit had me activated. But then, like, seeing his battle with his brother, and then seeing his character development over the course of the whole film. He's going from this, I have to prove myself, Yautja, to, okay, me and Thea got this connection. Let's fucking build on it. It was so good. It was so good. That's why I was like, I want to give it a 5.
I'm trying to build on a connection with you.
I get it though. Understandable. Ball knower.
So let's all like just kind of break it down into like sections of the movie, like in what.
Let's start with the beginning, bro.
Okay.
Start with the beginning,
crazy, dude. From the beginning to the title drop.
Yes, bro. It was like 25 minutes away.
All the shit that happened in those 25 minutes, that pacing couldn't be more perfect.
It was elite. It was actually one of my favorites.
And I think the whole cave fight scene was gnarly. Seeing a predator and a predator, like the only thing we've seen was an Predalien versus a predator. I guess you kind of saw it in Deep Predator, so like
Predator.
Like 3 minutes maybe, but dude, that was sick. And then finding out that like these two have a connection. Not only are they brothers, because I mean every clan probably has a brother, but they're you've never even thought about them being lovable to each other, emotional to each other, like, you know, like
that gave more weight to Deck's story too. They give a lot more weight to Deck's story, because like, dude, and I don't think we've seen a predator brother sibling relationship like that before.
But not only that, it doesn't matter. It's like it doesn't matter, right? It's like whatever happens, like outside of that, like what matters is what we're being told. This is his brother, and his brother has a soft spot for him. He's not supposed to, but he does.
Right.
And that's kind of the crux of the story, right? And it's Dex trying to kind of like overcome and overcome with that guilt that, you know, his weakness, inadequacy, his weakness led to his brother's death, right? Yeah. And it's like, and that's such a powerful, like beautiful, like kind of like
AZ, like Bass Pro helm.
It's just kind of like a powerful like narrative focus, right? Because everyone's like,
in the business we call that the call to adventure.
But that's what I mean. Like the story is simple and it is basic and it's not new or ingenious, but it's like, but they handle it with such care. They're just like, dude, of course.
They made me care about a fucking alien.
Facts.
I love that.
Yeah.
It's just insane to me that you watch the first Predator movie and then you watch this and it's so good. And like, how the fuck can you make a humanized Predator? I just think that's like
genuinely. I had rewatched the first Predator yesterday, and I was like, okay, maybe I was wrong. This actually is my favorite. This one's at the top. And I'm gonna see.
Saw the light.
And I'm gonna see.
And
I'm gonna see if Badlands dethrones it. And I will say, it did not. It did not. But it did make me. While I was sitting there, this might have been because I was a little bit, quote unquote, sleepy. For
which one are you talking about?
Because I was sleepy while watching Predator Badlands, I started to think about when I was watching Predator yesterday, and I was like, "Oh man, that guy probably had a family, didn't he? Oh fuck, they're probably wondering where he is right now." Damn, it made me feel for a Predator. So it did that. All right, automatically off rip, and they did that within the first few minutes of me seeing him,
AZ's MAGA
brother, and I was like, oh man.
He started feeling for a
I was
predator. No, but Graham, I think just to kind of what you were talking about earlier about like the first from the beginning of the movie to like the title drop, I think you're right. That's handled perfectly. It's like here's all the lore, here's the relationships, here's the story, here's our main character, here's his call to action.
Well, and you also give him that the handicap that he's gonna have, like just getting all of his weapons and stuff like taken from him. Dude, that was done so well.
Then you also when he ejectocito cuz out the damn airplane. And he lands on Genna, and I'm like, bro, the title drop doesn't happen until like we've established all this shit.
Exactly.
It's like another 10 minutes after that.
And it genuinely surprised me because I felt like so much was established.
It's like when we watched Evil Dead Rise, bro.
The way that it opens, especially with that hard text of the Yautja code, and it said that first line, "Yautja are prey to no one," which
yes,
beautiful scripture. I wish that was our Bible, but
Inshallah.
my God, amazing. It establishes within those three traits, right? If you don't just get it from the subtext of the scene or reading the subtitles or anything else, you can get that first image of Yautja text and get the entire concept of their culture. It does so much in that intro, in that first like 20 minutes before that title.
That's a good thing you mentioned. My girlfriend has never seen any of the Predator movies. We watch Badlands. You don't have to
just watch.
She understood what was going on. And that's the cool thing. It's like you didn't have to watch Predator 1. You didn't have to watch Prey. You didn't have to watch Killer of Killers. This is a self-contained story, and it works. And that's always great. That's always a good time when you don't have to do homework to watch something.
Right.
That's a thing the MCU can learn from, because Marvel likes to do this whole bullshit where they release a film. You have to watch 22 other fucking films before you understand what's going on in this movie, because you'll miss an Easter egg. You'll miss this. The only thing that, to me, the only thing like that made like you have to watch the other films was like, it's small shit, but it's explained in the movie. You know, the little shoulder cannon, the little this, the little that. Like that's stuff that's explained in the film. So it's doable.
You can just be that Leonardo DiCaprio meme where he's snapping at the screen from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. If you've seen the other films, that's all you get. You just get a little pat on the back.
What's the next?
Like, hey, you were there. Good for you.
Portion. So we talked about that beginning. The title
next
part.
portion, I would say the middle where it's establishing. Oh, go ahead, Matt.
I was gonna say I want to discuss the relationship between not just Deck, but like Deck, not just Deck and his brother, but like Deck and every character in this film. Deck and his brother, Deck and his father, Deck and Thea, because it's done in a way where in the last few films we've seen these predators as like this one note character. He's going out killing some fucking shit. He's hunting something, but in this movie, it gives the predator more depth. We kind of connect with Deck in a way that I'm like, I haven't seen this in previous Predator films. It makes it to where he's like a relatable character. He's enjoyable to watch. You're actually rooting for him the entire time. I was like, I want this motherfucker to succeed. I don't give a fuck if the Callus is bigger than him.
I wanted to put his dad's head on a spike.
I did. I was like, fuck his dad, bro. Fuck
drink a beer with his dad.
Herod on some other shit, but his dad.
But that's the thing. That's the cool. I mean, to talk about relationships, I think that's the really cool thing about the world building. What Dan has done and the writers have done with this world is that I also was kind of like, I also kind of get it, right? It's like, I mean, this is their culture, and that is like the Spartans did it all the time. They would cull their weak, and that was normal for them, right?
That's true.
So it's like
why that baby's brow shaped that way?
Exactly. Why is his skull misshapen? Throw him off the cliff.
Godolkin type shit.
Exactly. So it's like and look, is his father wrong and fucked up? Sure, but we're looking at it through our human everyday perspective, right? Like if that's our empathetic eyes, exactly. So it's like, I don't know. It's just it's so
well done.
So well done, yeah. Because you feel for his brother too, and you're just like, man, what a good brother. Yeah, he's looking out for him. He didn't kill him when he was supposed to. He wants him to get another chance and prove himself, and it costs him his life. And even at the very end, when he was about to die, he chose to save Deck as opposed to try to fight for himself. And it's like, and that's just so beautiful. And it just kind of, you can't help, like you said, but be on Deck's side from here on out, because you've seen everything that he's been through, and it's been 25 minutes of the movie, and you just
it humanizes the predators in general too, because if you think about it, it's not just Deck and Quay that are like that. It's probably other predators across the entire
universe, Prime. Galaxy, whatever.
Like this, Grendel King, and whatever the fuck Deck's dad his name is a fucking evil ass nigga. Father Deck just don't give a fuck. You know, fuck my son. He's a bitch. Kill him.
And Invincible.
Yeah.
Like,
Thank you.
They're evil, but it's because they were like raised and indoctrinated that way. A little spoiler.
Yeah. I like that.
It's Earth. They're kind of like, hey, I like empathy. I love my partner.
They also like the Earth.
Like it shows that Earth your environment, like Earth to the Viltrumites, or Thea and Genna to Deck, can change you and can help you, right?
Right.
I think
a little roly poly,
and that's kind of deep, right? Like how much of this is like nature versus nurture, right?
Yeah.
How much is this is we as human beings do we turn into the people that we are?
The predators are like this because they were like a slave race to another alien race. Like they
said never again.
They said never again. And that's why they're
oppressors. Why it's in their scripture.
That's why they're oppressors. The table.
They became the oppressors.
Yeah. But honestly, it's like how much of this is like
Irish.
No, how much of this is do you turn to the person that you are shaped to be, or do you get free will? Do you get to choose who you want to be? Exactly, you're a product of your environment or not. Pretty heady shit to be in a Predator movie, you know?
You get in tune with your emotions and accepting empathy and all that, it makes you strong.
This is
It's
really the first Predator.
Lame, but it's
really the first Predator
done well
in the entire
in
franchise. Like, if you think about it, it's the perfect mirror of the first one because it is the first Predator film to ever dissect toxic masculinity. That's kind of neat. That's pretty fun.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Right.
It needed to be done.
So then what's the next part? So then we have
but I will
Thea
say while he's meeting Thea, this is actually something I noticed that was interesting while we're on the point of relationships and like the communication between them.
Man, what are you doing, bro?
There was a stop it. I'm down, boy. I'll get the hose.
Let me find those.
Nah, you won't.
Real quick.
Not from what I do.
Let me get the hose. It's what we're saying.
But what I noticed is there is a neat thing.
I want problems always.
Take the soundboard away from him.
Anyway,
there's a neat thing with the sound design in the film that when you first hear like the Yautja language when it's spoken by Quay and Dex, right? It's gravelly, it's fucking gross, it's like really guttural, right? But then when she switches to the universal translation, right? When she switches to the universal translation to where she speaks English but hears Yautja, right? Essentially. When she switches to that, when he speaks Yautja, like planet's language, it comes through clearer, more human, more in turn. It's less garbled and less like distorted. It's subtle, but it's good. And I saw it in XD, so I know because that surround sounds beautiful. And
I saw it in XD, so I know.
I saw it in IMAX, nigga.
I heard IMAX.
Trachtenberg told me.
It was
Dan
Trachtenberg
go way back.
It's like
me, Danny boy, Daniel.
But I think that leads.
But then even when you get to what's her name? When you get into what is her name? What is her sister's name? There's Thea and then the other one. Tessa, right? When you get to Tessa, right? Granted, she stops in the middle. She stops herself in the middle of like her repairs, right? But her voice is completely like robotic. It's never human.
Yes, bro.
It's never human.
I like
because you're
that.
never supposed to feel for her because she's cold, calculated, unfeeling. There's those little tiny bits of attention to detail that really get you with that.
Remember
what is it called?
In Alien, the synth in Alien, how he's so cold.
Yeah.
What was his fucking name? Damn it.
Alan, I think. Or
Alan.
Whatever his name is.
Ash. It was Ash.
No. Ash.
But even Graham, you're right. Even like Timothy Olyphant, he's kind of like cold the whole, at least for the first 4 episodes I watched.
Well, they explain why. It's because they were made to be more sensitive robotic and more empathetic. No. Thea.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the other ones are more robotic, but Thea and Tessa are supposed to have more emotion, more in tune with touching into humanity and that.
Yeah.
Since we're on the Tessa Thea thing, I just really want to shout out Elle Fanning because I think she does a really good job in this movie, and I think it's a really hard thing for her to do. She's essentially the only human character, like face, that we see for like the majority of the movie, right? Like she's acting alongside Demetrius Schuster Kolomatangi, who's incredible as Deck, but he's in a CGI face and in a suit and a costume,
right?
And so she's doing a lot of like you have to cast an actress who is incredibly charismatic, charming, and also incredibly
acting.
Can emote well, can emote very well.
She did so well that I thought Tessa was played by another actress for like a hot second.
Yes. I'm not gonna lie. I thought Tessa was played by Dakota Fanning. I was like, no fucking way. No fucking way.
She's retired.
She's not retired. She's doing a TV show for Peacock, I think.
Time out. Are they?
Who isn't?
They're both played by Fanning?
Oh,
they're both played by Elle, yes.
AZ, bro. Open your eyes.
No, that's fair. Because
they do look different
for a second.
Yeah.
And it is
AZ mind open right now.
There for a half a second, I agree, Gerardo and AZ. They did not look similar enough to where I was like,
I knew.
Genuinely.
I knew.
I seen the
you know what I'm saying?
I did not.
Luis know what I'm talking about.
I genuinely did not think they looked similar at all because when the face was being repaired, for a second I was thinking Elizabeth Olsen. Who is that? Who is this white woman? I've seen her before.
No, I know what's going on. I've seen that right? thing.
And then
man,
finding this out. It's like the way that I felt during Sinners, but genuinely worked on me because I did not know that was the same person.
You don't know that was Michael B. Jordan?
That's no, because I knew there was
watching
only
the movie with his
Michael
eyes closed.
I knew there was only one Michael B. Jordan.
Said, this
what I'm
looks
saying is
like Michael.
Yo, he looks just like him.
I said that. I did not know they were playing. I did not know he was playing twins.
Graham's like, what I'm saying, yo, he's got a fucking.
What I'm saying is
these black people look alike.
Yeah, Graham's like, hey, guys,
okay,
they do look a lot alike. Sorry,
AZ is trying to speak.
Yeah, sorry.
What I'm saying is, in Sinners, I know for a fact there are not two Michael B. Jordans or Michael B. Jordan, and
are there?
Who is
but Elle really kind of threw you for a loop,
Jordan, right? But Elle threw me for such a loop to where, like in Sinners, where I felt like there were two people, but I knew at the end of the day, that's just one guy.
Yeah.
I genuinely,
one nigga.
Visually, I was completely taken aback. It is genuinely time of recording right now where I'm finding out that is one woman.
That is incredible.
That's crazy. That's a great performance.
That makes so much sense as well because Wayland Yutani is also the cheapest, most cowardly sons of bitches to ever take to the stars. So I was thinking, why do all of these guys look the same, and then these two are different? But they're not. They're just like, oh my god.
Well, you gotta think, what if them's been on that planet?
How do I buy stock in this man, dude? How do I buy stock?
What if them's been on that planet for 2 years? Thea's been on that planet. I don't know how long she was. Like,
I have a question to ask you because Dan Trachtenbergs said that Predator Badlands is the furthest into the future in the Predator Alien timeline that we've ever been. As someone who's kind of like really familiar,
which is crazy as hell.
Like, what is that kind of?
And
what does that mean?
Graham,
it shows that Wayland.
Graham, before you answer, consider that we've watched Blade Runner 2049.
I don't think he's considering.
And
I don't think
Alien, the Alien films,
the canon, are they?
No,
because Blade Runner.
You have to. You have to at this point, right?
The timelines don't work.
Match up, right?
With the
Blade Runner's more like, hey, look at this.
My fault.
Yeah, but no.
But just considering Predator and Alien, yeah.
Well, I want to say it was. They said it was set in like the 2700 or something like that.
They showed in the movie whenever Tessa's getting kind of like whatever, they salvage her and they fix her up and stuff.
Whether she's talking to Mother, which is cool because that's what they talk to on the ship
on the Nostromo,
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so like, what does that kind of entail for like the timeline and like the world and? Lore-wise.
I guess it's just like that. The Weyland-Yutani, like they're still fucking like on, like they're functioning. So I guess the aliens like never took them out, but it's just so far in the future that they could set shit in between aliens and that. I don't know.
It's kind of where I'm thinking. It's like it gives them a lot of wiggle room, right? Because they're like, oh, we know Weyland-Yutani exists well into a Predator Badlands timeline, right? So that means that gives us a lot of space in between what Resurrection, Resurrection is like the most in the future we'd ever been prior to this, and now we have Badlands. So they're like, oh, we still got hella wiggle room between these two films to kind of add stuff. So I thought that was a very kind of like smart choice.
Well, right? You said it so far off of what people would consider the main line canon time frame, and you just do a good story like set kind of on its own.
Exactly. It gives you freedom to kind of make a self-contained story that doesn't really depend on anything, because you're like, all the characters we know are dead. All those stories don't really matter, right? What matters is what I'm telling you right now, and it's so far in the future, it's not really connected to anything, even though it takes place within the same universe. Right. But something that I also really liked about this movie was the fact that Dan was like, no, these universes are connected. Like no ifs, ands, or buts. That is a Weyland-Yutani.
Even this farther into the timeline, because Resurrection was like in the 2379. So what century is that? Is that the 23rd or 23rd century?
24th century.
24th century.
Okay, so Badlands is in that same century, but set, I guess, after that.
Exactly, after it.
And you know something, bro? That's something that if Alien Earth is smart, season 2 can try and start dropping some Easter eggs here and there, because I know them niggas not gonna do it.
Well, Alien Earth happened even before the first Alien.
No, but I'm saying they already mentioned that there's multiple. There's a Weyland company, Yutani, whatever the fuck, Prodigy, all that shit. They mentioned the different companies, so they can start dropping some groundwork, some lore. But they're gonna fuck up somehow.
While we have this little alien nod, I just want to point out, I cannot believe for the life of me that Predator Badlands, a movie that is less than the 8 hours of television that is the torture of Alien Earth, managed to take the concept of synths becoming like people and make me not want to slit my wrist a long way. I applaud them. It made me genuinely mad, because I was watching it and I was like, okay, it's either just Fanning is more talented than every single synth actor in that entire show, which is almost possible, but Timothy Olyphant exists. So not entirely 1000%.
I really like the guy who plays
Morrow?
No, he's a cyborg. I'm thinking of the Android kids. Never mind. Don't worry about it.
The one who plays Smee?
It doesn't matter. Fuck that.
Smee. Yeah. Smee. The guy with the beard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something I was going to say is that the most important character.
I like that one nigga who looked like Mbappe.
The most important character in the movie to me, who I think is Genna, the planet itself.
Real.
And I think that's something that's very important to mention. I think it's so important.
Cool. She got that thing.
I think it's so cool to see a planet that basically everything is designed to kill you.
Yes,
right?
bro.
Like the blades of
the
grass,
freaking
razor
grass, dogtail plants.
No.
Exactly, the little
well, you also got to think of the trees.
There was
too.
only
exactly.
Okay, so upon landing, right, when he was talking about how when his brother was like, "Listen, Genna is like the worst planet ever of all time," and
have you seen Earth?
With you,
have you don't want to go
there, right? And I was like, it probably can't be that bad. All right, then he got there, and I'm a sucker, as you guys know from Alien Earth, I'm a sucker for weird creature designs. I like weird little freaks, a little eyeball thing, especially being a highlight, right? And when he landed, there's these like pseudo foliage plant vine things. They're almost organic, but they're not. They're like almost made of roots. They're freaky and they're weird. But I was like, okay, that's cool, but I need more of that, right? And then the moment where I fully embraced this planet of just being awful is the moment where he's at the river and he finds the caterpillar and it's a bomb. And I audibly
yes,
looked at my
bro.
roommate and I was like, why? Why would they make that? Why is that a thing?
I was in the theater with niggas I don't know, and I turned to the guy to my left and said, "Oh, fucking shit." He said, "Yeah." And I was like, "Nah, bro, there's no fucking way."
What do you mean? Oh, bro, I wish we had those.
The power of cinema bringing us
saw that.
And the guy to my right, the motherfucker to my right farted. I should slap him.
Okay.
But it was just crazy seeing
Bitch
that.
ass nigga.
And the moment where I had seen that and I had fully embraced, or at least I thought I had embraced how horrible and awful this planet is, it just kept finding new ways to be horrible. And I was just like, oh my God, I love this terrible nightmare world. This is great.
Let's go to America, bro. It's easy.
The highlights include the Ludabugs.
I'll take Gena over America.
The Ludabugs are very upsetting. I don't like. I like the way that they're like gangly, like a starfish, but wrong. They kind of like put themselves up in the trees like a hammock. The way they move, right, is amazing.
Three legs too, which is like that design is
just like me. Relatable.
Just like
there's also there's a whole bunch of other things, like there's those whatever those pineapple fucking giant popper things are called, those needles poppers, yeah.
Poppers.
Yeah.
No, I think
those are amazing.
I think that's such a cool thing to do
the,
narratively, is put put Deck in a situation where he's automatically at a disadvantage, because it forces him to then have to rely on the other characters around him, right?
Well, and he doesn't have any of his gear to rely on too. Exactly. Like this is straight, like he's
ate.
Yeah,
because we're used
to primal.
Because the predators that we're used to, we're like, what? He doesn't need friends. He doesn't need relationships.
Yeah.
He's the ultimate killing machine. He's the ultimate predator, right? But
I'm talking about the weapons.
Right. But what I'm saying is making him a runt, getting rid of his weapons, and then putting him on a planet where everything is designed to kill him. You're just like, no, okay, so it makes sense that he has to depend on
all the predators that have like come there before to try to kill the Kalisk or whatever. Exactly. Like they had all their gear. They had
also what I love about that line
on his relationship.
That line that Thea says where she's like, many Yautja have tried to kill it and they die either to the what is it called? The
Kalisk.
The Kalisk. Or they died to Gena. They died to like whatever the fuck else is out there, right? Which lets me know for a fact every predator that has every single Yautja that has gone to Earth and abducted a member of humanity, y'all are basically fishing in a fucking kiddie pool. You're pussies. Yeah. You're actual fucking cowards. Holy shit. That's easy mode. You have this horrible planet of nightmares. That's like a game of Jumanji that never ended. And you go hunt like what? Pill bugs, dude? Come on.
Yeah.
Fucking pathetic.
It is crazy. A trophy of a human insane. And a trophy on Gena would count as the same.
Hey, or what do they call them? War of the Worlds? Or not Independence Day.
Oh, that was so cool.
Yeah. Like you could go after a xenomorph, which is the best of the best primal instinct thing, or you go to Gena and really push yourself. But let's go get this testosterone roided up dude that's in a jungle.
Yeah,
and brag about that, and actually, and not only not kill them, you die.
Yeah, you don't even come back, bro.
You have two options. You can go to space Australia, or you can fight an Austrian man in the middle of Brazil.
From Miami, bro, with no weapons. All he had was a fucking plane. He beat you, bro. Go home. Embarrassing.
Okay. And also, what I love about this is chronologically, as far as we know, the earliest human to defeat the predators in the timeline is one fucking Viking lady. So she fucked it up for everybody. Well, she fucked it up for the whole of humanity.
She was tough as shit.
That's what I'm thinking. So they're expecting the best of the best.
They lost that big nigga once. They're like, that was big. That was John. That was Big Fist John. He went down there. He got his ass kicked. We got to keep going down there. See what's good.
See what's up. Yeah.
Wait, you know what? Yeah, Earth is the ultimate.
So really quick, we talk about basically kind of like the things that we enjoyed.
We keep winning.
I'll just mention really quick, like some things that I was like, okay, that kept it from being like a 4.5, 5-star movie, and then we kind of moved to like kind of ranking our the Predator films. Any final thoughts we had on this film? But yeah, I think sometimes the CGI was a little wonky.
Yeah,
you know, A smidge.
The cave fight. The cave fight. I think is the prime example of it. But I think everywhere else, even with the thing in the trees and stuff, I thought that was done.
Agreed.
Incredibly.
A little too rubbery.
Some of the cave, but I mean,
you know what look kind of cheap? The last fight
it's kind of
the Callus and the mech.
Yeah, a little bit, but it's still cool.
No.
It's too.
I agree.
I love PS2 graphics, and I think they have a place.
Yeah, look at y'all's praise for Avatar.
Whoa! Watch Way of Water.
Way of Water. Yeah, I've tried. 30 minutes in and gave it up. Same shit, different fucking title.
Lay off the.
But on the flip,
I'd rather slice my wrist vertically.
But on the flip side of that, I will say that sometimes I will say the CGI, like during the cave fight, there were a couple of times where they were swinging around where I was like, okay, little rubber people, that's kind of fun. But
I agree, it was cool.
You guys don't suspend your disbelief.
No.
We're watching fucking aliens.
I agree. I'm not notching it
for fighting.
There was
fucking plasma swords and shit.
Just
have fun. Watch them move around like
there was a butt. Look. Even though the CGI sometimes I would be like, that was neat, right? And I would notice a little tiny thing. It was immediately overshadowed by something 30 fucking times.
I didn't notice shit. I saw. Whoa, he's using the cave like his brother did. That's so cool. The
fact that we have something set in science fiction in space doesn't mean that it hasn't looked like shit. The creator looks incredible. Not a great movie, but the CGI is fantastic. So I know that it can be done, right? Avatar, for all the shit that Graham talks about, it looks phenomenal, right?
Yes.
So it's like I know that this stuff can look good. So it's just frustrating. When you're like, it takes me out a little bit.
No, but it's the budget. Weird. You have to grant them some grace, man. This movie was made on like $100 million.
The creator had it was like $50 million, brother.
Yeah, but you know what they saved on?
But here's the thing.
Fucking John David Washington. Washed ass motherfucker.
He cost like
wait.
They gave him
there's another credit. There's a credit that I will say.
A medium rare steak and a piece of bread.
Even though at a lot of points the CGI. Even though at some point
Texas Roadhouse
is a little bit just unpleasant, right?
Yeah,
or a little bit hokey, right? I think as a whole, that's during like action scenes of like big scrolling, and that's all cool and whatever. But I feel like the best part of where you see that CGI budget go the most is into the environment and everywhere else around it.
Bro,
and I feel like a few.
I need them to fly the actors out to Ghana and shoot. That's all I want. Is it too much to ask?
Listen.
Here's the thing, right? If we have to sacrifice a few moments where, for a couple of seconds, right, Dex looks like fucking 2005 Daredevil when everybody's swinging from the tree. The entirety of the environment, even in minute detail, that title card, when it pops up, when it shows just like the Elden Ring map worth of fucking creatures that we don't even see all in the movie, right? They have a fucking goddamn weird hive lord grub worm thing, a goddamn graboid from fucking mountain, and we never see it.
Yeah.
But it's there. They made this horrible Nightmare Planet feel as tangible as possible with all that extra budget, and I think it went fantastically.
Agreed.
150 mil well spent.
Fair. Another thing
I'm gonna bring up Van Helsing again.
I think
I like how that looks.
Another thing is that I think Dex is kind of like not turned, but his kind of like acceptance of like these people around him like just comes really quickly. And I think that, and I know that that's the nature of the story, you know, because we have a certain amount of time. We have to tell the story in a certain amount of time. So he needs to. But I think a person, a creature that was raised in kind of this warrior culture, warrior mindset, who knows that taking help from anything is kind of
should be more hesitant.
Way more hesitant.
Yeah,
and
agreed.
And I think
I disagree.
Fair. I'm just telling you.
Can I give a counterpoint?
I disagree because here's my reasoning. No, let me speak. Don't silence me. It's 2025.
Were you silenced? Or
here's my reasoning. Here's my reasoning. I was drunk off my ass, but here's my reasoning. Deck is the outlier of the entirety of the Yautjas, especially for his clan.
Yeah.
Because look at it like this, and even let's take it a step further. Quay is showing more emotion and more acceptance of his brother than most Yautja would. And Deck is taken from that
father.
You know,
but
his father is ruthless as hell.
But because
let me finish.
But because Deck is the
runt,
you
don't let them finish, man.
But because Deck is the runt, we know that he's overcompensating. That's why he's trying to kill the unkillable fucking creature on Genna.
No,
because he's so
but also
under what's it called?
In the same vein, he's also accepting of outside help because other Yautja would be like, "Yo, fuck this shit. I'm that nigga. I'll do this shit by myself."
But you're missing the part where he tries to at first view.
Gerardo gonna understand me, bro. Gerardo gonna understand me.
He said, "Okay, she's a tool."
Talk to him, nigga.
She I don't want to say manipulated, but she used that. She said, "I'm a tool. Use me."
No, he's
Luis is just saying it happened too quick.
He's convincing himself that it's okay to use her.
But you're also forgetting that Thea is a thinking character, and she knows what she can say. She can see immediately. He's not as big as the other Yautja. He's not as strong.
That is a good point.
He said, "I am a tool. Use me." And he said,
No. The problem isn't that he used her, that he ended up finding this found family. It was the fact that somebody who was raised in this warrior clan who knows that they're not supposed to accept help from nobody. Everything is done by themselves. If you show any sign of any emotions or empathy, it's weakness. And the fact that he was like, "Fuck it, I ain't got shit. I ain't got shit."
What's he gonna do? Die? Fuck that.
And also, I will say
a little bit.
Also, who gonna prove it? Right? Who gonna prove that he used other people?
But also think about this, right?
Not his dead ass father.
Who is the only Yautja of his entire his entire clan, his entire tribe, right? And it showed him any reciprocity, any kindness, any glimmer of that, and reciprocated that. Even if it was by Yautja standards of bitch ass niggerdom, just basic decency.
Bitch ass niggerdom.
Right? The only person who showed him that was his brother. Right, that was when he last felt comforted, felt safe. It was the only environment in which he felt safe. Right,
and it got him killed.
It makes sense. It got him killed. Right, but regardless of how negative that experience was of the trauma, right, he still wants that feeling. He still wants to be able to let people in, but he also still wants to prove himself. At the same time as him wanting to let people in.
I think he comes to that conclusion really quickly.
Yes,
I agree.
For somebody who was raised in a Yautja culture. Nothing that it's bad. Fair. It's just kind of something that I was like, that happened really fast.
But Gerardo does have a point that I think that it's almost it is manipulation. It's like Palpatine with Anakin to draw that line. Like he realizes where his weakness is.
Think about how long is Killer?
And then and that really kind of propulses her arc forward in a really interesting way because
later on she feels bad about it.
Exactly. But I thought
she got that white
worked
guilt
a lot better than Dex's. I don't know. It's just a small nitpick.
I really agree, but it does feel like it does happen real quick, but Gerardo also does make a good point. What the fuck else is he gonna do? Die?
Yeah,
like he knows.
He didn't say great point, bitch.
Okay.
He said good point.
So,
great point. No, great point, my nigga.
Stay for me, baby. Stay for your boy. Stay for your boy.
I will also say this.
Turn up. Great point. Real nigga shit.
Into the Predator franchise prior was 15 minutes shorter than the runtime of this. Would you say, Luis, that Dex has more emotional progression and more sensible bonding with these two people are, I guess, one synth and a weird little monkey thing, right? Versus the Viking woman who calls the samurai and pilot her boys after knowing them for less than 24 hours.
No, because they literally fight to the death together. They almost died. He asked me a question. What do you mean?
Oh, yeah, that's my bad.
But I just feel like the emotional growth in comparison is better.
I think again, the nature of the storytelling makes a lot of sense. We spent almost 2 hours with Deck, right? It seems really rushed within the context of the story. Killer of Killers is an anthology. We get much less time with those characters. A lot of shit happens off screen that we don't see. And two, I think that they are forced to bond much more quickly because they're forced to fight together.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, now let me go with my points.
Okay, go for it.
I would say that Deck from the start and Quay.
Talk to these
my
niggas
relation. I'm talking to him. I
Jarvis, clip that.
From the beginning, Deck and Quay are already outliers. They're already way more emotional than Yachua should be because they watch out for each other.
They got too much estrogen.
Deck, he got that Tylenol in him.
Red pill, Matthew. On his,
Deck from the beginning.
Yeah.
Talk to me.
Deck, if he wasn't so, I don't know, like if he wasn't empathetic, Deck should have let Quay die from the toy, but he didn't. And they show you that from the very beginning. He said, "You saved me, and I owe you." Right?
Yeah.
If Deck was Yachua, if he was within the code, he would have let his brother die.
He was
and
real.
That would be in line with their culture. Deck from the beginning has had these reservations and he's had these emotions, and he feels for his brother. He feels for others.
He's already open to those emotions.
What I think is Deck is an outlier, and he feels for others. First, it was just his brother, but now he feels for Thea, and he doesn't accept it, and he doesn't like immediately like say, "I care for her." He said, "No, she's a tool."
As an excuse for him to keep her around because he likes her, he likes having her,
right?
He likes
and he's not ready to accept that. Yeah. But from the beginning, he's not Yachua, right? Yeah. I think we can all accept that.
Well, and they say that over and over again too, and she's even calling him out on it. She's like, you
he's like,
really,
you're
Yachua. He's set tripping.
It's almost like he's trying to convince. It's trying to right. Like he's trying to. It's like he's trying to convince himself that he doesn't feel these emotions.
He says, "I don't need them. They're tools." Right? It's a narrative tool, right? To be like, oh, whatever. I'm Yachua, whatever the fuck. But like, he's not them, and that's his strength, and he finds it within this story. And yes, you said, oh, and killers. They're trauma bonded or whatever because they.
It's just, and I think it's just a totally
Grendel King fucking up niggas' lives. That's why
Genna does this for Deck. He says, "I have to survive with them. I have to use them, but also, is it using them? Are we a team? What is this? What am I feeling?"
But then she betrays him, and then he forgives her really quickly.
I feel like he's stretching the rules there though, because
she betrays him, but and then she immediately saves him.
Yeah.
Right,
but I mean, bitch, we wouldn't have been in this situation if you would have fucked me in the first place.
Whatever.
I'm dipping. I'm leaving. I don't gotta save you. I'm leaving.
What I'm saying is, from the beginning, we are shown that Deck is different. Yeah. His brother was different, and they were punished for it.
Well, what's crazy is I also think their dad was different too.
Oh
yeah, I think
his dad is a bad blood for sure.
For sure, because I know he obviously doesn't follow your normal
typical Yachua code.
Because he's obviously very shaky.
Yes,
that and he was like, you should have killed him in his sleep. Like that.
That is
automatically. You know, that ain't right.
Shit.
Also,
he a snake. He a fraud.
Absolutely. I think there's also a positive to Dex turning around and like immediately. Well, I would say not immediately, but more so abruptly trusting Thea after the betrayal. Right, because
it's Fanning, bro. I trust her.
Yeah,
but I know you would, man. I know.
The first interaction, he trusts her, and she kills the fucking dragon for him.
I get it.
Exactly.
That builds a lot between.
But because she needs him to get her
also,
to her leg.
Another thing that predators respect
camaraderie, and it doesn't happen 1 second to another.
Yeah. It's also a good way to. It's also a show of strength. It's the main thing that Yautja respect. It's why that predator in the first one takes off all his armor to hand combat fight Arnold. They respect strength.
Yeah.
So she
Arnold's just a big ass nigga. That's why he's trying to beef with him.
And also, but also like whenever Thea turns around and helps Dex right after betraying him, I feel like that feeds into later on because later on he almost spares his dad. There's like a small glimmer in his eye where he's like,
he said that.
Yeah, he said I bested you. That's all I wanted was to best you.
Yeah,
he was ready to kill that nigga.
And then that boy said the right.
I understand it. Yeah, that's right.
And then he lost.
He said, "Right, son. Let me show you the right son, nigga. Let me
think
show
about
you."
that. He learned emotions. He learns empathy, and he learned that people can regret their actions.
Not only
right?
he learned emotions, he learned that he had them, and he learned that they were okay to have.
And then make
him
better.
Exactly.
Yes.
And
he
held
out.
Out.
Don't need to
and
listen
it's very,
to the right wing podcast.
And it's very pure and very saddening how when the final moments where he's having to kill his father, how he has that small hope and that small glimmer in his eye.
Fuck that nigga daddy, bro.
No.
I don't think it's that. I think there's something quite beautiful about
him.
About
but there's this nice little like subtext. But I'm saying there's this subtext.
Bring the baby
where
callus
you can feel there's that because they've done such a good job of humanizing him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like he regrets it and he's holding up that small tinge of hope that maybe his dad might be like, maybe killing my son for a tradition is maybe wrong, maybe it's not cool. No. And then his dad says the right son survived. Maybe you're not a bitch ass nigga like your worthless corpse of a brother. And he's like, all right, pal.
I just think it's beautiful
right now.
I think it's beautiful that
was my interpretation.
Sometimes blood isn't always thicker than water, and found family can really truly be the one thing that you need, right? To kind of, sometimes your family sucks, and your friends and loved ones that you form outside of that family.
If we're gonna think it's like this deep through the whole movie, which I guess thinking about it now, it is like he almost dies just to the trees, which are not as dangerous as what he progresses throughout the movie. But as he starts to have a tool that he's ending up protecting because he needs to use her down the line, he starts to get more powerful and destroy these bigger threats. And then that little thing comes along.
Bud.
Oh boy. Little Bud, he kills the next bomb. And then same thing. So throughout the movie, he's just learning that he has to protect these connections that he's making. And
sometimes we're more powerful because of the people that
also
are in our life, around us.
I love how
I didn't write the fucking movie, bro.
Also, the whole film, right? Leading up to the part where he goes back to his brother's ship and he finds his brother's mask, right? I thought he was like going to find a way to maybe at the end of the movie put on his father's mask or something else. Like maybe he'll put on his brother's mask and inherit that. But the fact that he went through the jungle and quite literally did the physical manifestation of the hero's journey of paving his own path is so fucking good. Like it's so goddamn good,
bro. And that fit he puts on,
cold.
Oh my god, bro.
Sick as fuck. Sick as fuck. The real nigga outfit.
The phrase.
He got that V-Lone shirt on.
Like we have seen so many great Predator designs that fucking eat
Versace
hard as shit.
Predator
And it is very rare that I will say that anything rivals an original. But goddamn, if that is not
the Prey Predator design,
the Prey one is
incredible.
Fucking sick. I'm watching Prey tomorrow because of this.
Look,
I think that looks kind of goofy, but I think that's the point, right?
I think it's
that's a little ass nigga.
That's what I love. I love the way that his mask is like the hodgepodge bone.
He's not like me
of the bone bison, right? I like how he uses the wrist blade as like he uses a piece of basically everything in the jungle that has tried to kill him.
That was incredible.
The eel? Yes, the fucking eel? Yeah, Graham, right?
That was the best.
That
was the
oh
best
my god,
sick as fuck.
That was the best thing about it. And then when it died, he got pissed off too.
When he
broke my heart.
When he was sitting, when he was kneeling down in that crowd before the crowd of the synths came up, and he just like waited in a minute. That shit. Oh, bro, I was like, let's fucking go.
He is quite literally weaponizing his journey. He is taking the environment that first was conquering him, turned it around on its head, and has not even conquered his environment, learned to work with it. Like he's learning to work with himself on so many fucking levels. This eats, and it's just from like a predator wearing a bunch of sticks.
It's almost a parallel to Dutch.
Yes,
like and
when he was in the first movie.
Oh,
I'm telling you, that's why this
very
movie.
Interesting. They do a Dutch nod very early on, where he's making the backpack to carry Thea on his back. There's a point in the original where Dutch is like making the trap, and he's got to like really strain to like bend the fucking twigs and shit, and make it into a rope.
But I'm saying that's why this movie works, and that's why it's so because Dan is a very talented filmmaker. He obviously loves his
Dan
franchise.
is
He
a
loves his
ball
characters.
knower.
He loves this lore, right? But he was like, I'm not gonna overcomplicate this shit, bro. It's a simple ass hero's journey. Here's all the fucking beats we have to hit. But guess what? It's a fucking Yautja, and that's it. And so that's why it works. And it's like that shit. If it was in lesser hands, you'd be like, come on, of course. Of course, he's using all the obstacles that have come that he's faced before to find the final battle.
But once he puts that shit on,
he got that shit on him, bro.
When he was using the razor grass.
Yeah, I said let's fucking go.
And then the bison tooth for his
the bone bison,
the bone bison helmet, the bone bison.
That whole sequence of him using all of his gadgets, which aren't even gadgets, that make me think that Dan Trachtenberg would make the best Batman movie of all time.
Bro, I'm telling you.
Okay.
Hold on.
Before
we get to the next point,
on that bitch, you can see his eyes.
Bro, and you see it through the hole.
Before we get to the next point, there's one last thing I want to touch on. All
right, go.
There's one last thing I want to touch on before we get to the next point, because I'm an enjoyer of music, and the fucking soundtrack for this movie is fucking spiritual, bro. Yeah. So whenever the teaser dropped, I know Gerardo sent it to me immediately because he sent me the Mongolian shit. But the teaser dropped. I sent him the Who. The teaser when the teaser dropped with that.
The Who was playing the teaser.
No, but it sounds a lot like.
It sounds like the Who.
Yes. No, that teaser's fucking sick. That teaser will make you run through a wall, bro. And I was like, damn, this shit kind of hard. I can't wait for the soundtrack that.
There's Shashner, who has composed things such as Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Anthem, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, Assassin's Creed Origin, Unity, The Lazarus Effect. So
games I've never played.
So she's very prolific.
She understands vibes.
But this soundtrack in particular, the first 10-20 minutes, bro. Whenever he's flying across the sand planet and he gets it's like, I was like, oh my fucking god!
Hamburger cheeseburger.
A soundtrack can make I was like, let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. I'm gonna yelp just shit, nigga. Let's go.
Burger, cheese.
Also, while we were talking about design things, there was one thing I really wanted to say. That opening, I thought at first was going to be like very, very deep and very emotional, and then it wasn't. And then I was like,
yes, again.
Good. No, that very opening with the speeder where it was like, this little bug, and then that little bug gets eaten by a bigger bug, and then that bigger bug gets eaten by a
it was Star Wars, always a bigger fish.
And I thought it was going to go through like the food chain and like really hint on that like nature versus nurture, predator versus prey.
Dude.
It did. No. It hit it on the head, bro.
Here's the thing, right? I was expecting
you watch so many cartoons.
I was expecting like a bigger animal. And then it was just a motorcycle, and I laughed. I thought that was funny as fuck.
Because the biggest fucking animal is the
Yautja.
It's him.
I know.
Gerardo and me are locked in, bro.
No, I understood that, right? I understood what they were saying, how the Yautja is the top predator, the top dog. Like but I did think that it was funny that instead, Matt, your durag's crooked. But it's been
fuck you, bitch. This is a turban, nigga.
God is that.
I know what you mean, though. You were expecting like a big scene.
Oh, yeah, I was expecting like a big animal.
He was expecting a crate dragon to eat that shit.
And then it was gonna be like a sweeping shot of me, like the predator rides by, or like him walking up on the scene or whatever. But then for it to just be him on the bike, and it ran over that thing, and I was like, "That's good. I like that. That's funny." It made me laugh. It was pretty good, and I think that's really good because the humor in this film.
Real as hell.
But the humor in this film is also kind of what ended up bumping it down to a 4.5 for me, just because there were certain points.
It's not cartoon.
Right,
that's one.
Where like, for instance, I like Bud, the little baby Callus. I think is
Maddie gave it in,
but like
Bud.
But like I will say
when
ball 5 out of 5
when she first showed up, right?
I was like, okay, how many kooky bands of characters are we adding to this? Like, how many? Like, we're doing the Disney Animal Sidekick thing, but grew on me.
It's not Jar Jar though.
He grew on me.
He said, "Where's the lolies?
She
Whatever
grew
the
on
Japanese
me.
say."
But then certain parts of it also felt kind of right? Like, I think that it was good as a dynamic between Thea and her sister. I thought was really good, but when it got to her sister, sometimes I felt like she was kind of like just following orders is a villain type, and I understand.
Nuremberg trial.
Well, I think that's a story thing. She was very.
She
bland,
got reprogrammed by Mother
yeah.
whenever they revived her. Y'all not
and I
seeing
think
it.
that's
I see it, Gerardo. I got you, bro.
I understand.
Me and Fabio
I just wish. I just feel like I wish she had more of a
I'm not
presence.
understanding the ball.
Take somebody like Ash from Original Alien.
You wish he was a fucking character that had something.
Exactly. Exactly. That's what I mean. I wish there was just a little bit more meat on the bone there.
Yeah, instead of a sentient giant robot.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
But she had no.
You can't use that cop out. You can't. Well, she was reprogrammed. Okay.
It's solid because she still had. It's a good contrast to Thea. Thea was emotional. Thea was almost human compared to Tessa, who was more robotic, more mission focused.
Here's the thing, right?
Not understanding.
You can
understand it.
Look, you can contrast depth to shallowness. That's fine. Whatever.
Like cartoons.
And Joker who's like ordering chaos, whatever.
I agree with Grant.
But I feel like when you have such a deep well in Thea, right? Pause. Crazy euphemism. Like, when you have such
play.
When you have such a deep well of character with Thea, right? And then you just
was underwritten. She was an underwritten character.
Like, much more flattered by comparison. It leaves a little bit something to be desired. That's how I
get it.
I feel like there should have been more there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can kind of agree, but everything else really like negates that thought for me. Like I think that's such a minuscule thing.
When that little snake shot the acid.
Yeah, like I'm not even thinking about Tessa at all. That was like as soon as it got him behind, but
because
when he used the caterpillar to C4.
That was sick.
The whole base sequence was the best thing.
The spike.
I agree, Graham.
Bro. But that you brought up. Oh, go ahead, AZ. Go ahead. Go finish it.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I bumped it. That's why these minor nitpicks, right? Okay. They were enough to like take me out of the movie, and it's 1,000.
Watching cartoons,
like not a perfect movie, but it's
the fifth time you said cartoons in the last 2 minutes.
Because I still, Matt, tie your do-rag correctly, and then you can talk about
it. This shit correct as fuck. Watch a cartoon, man.
Black on black violence.
Number 6.
Look, okay.
AZ thinks he's gray colored like an anime.
All I have to say is that like those minuscule things still bumped it down to a 4.5. It's still a great movie, but it is a 4.5. So Luis gave it a 3.5. Why am I the supervillain here?
Because your reasoning is wrong. The only reasoning this movie is a 4.5 is because we didn't see full frontal predator genitalia.
I agree. That deck, we didn't see that deck.
I'm trying
to see what that deck looked like.
Big deck.
This is my last point before we move on. Is I just really want to shout out Demetrius Schuster Koloamatangi because I think he has a really hard job, right? Being in a costume and playing a predator.
And he voiced it too. Like
he voiced
a Yacha fake language.
And the father, I think.
Right.
He voiced both of them. So I think that was really cool.
He was Deck Daddy.
And I just want to also say that he did such an incredible job embodying the character. And it's such a physical performance, and that's so hard to do as an actor when we can't see your face and we can't see you emote and express these emotions. So shouts out to Demetrius. But I also think it's really cool.
His emotions reflected through a CGI frame and it still comes through. That man did his job.
And I just think it's a really cool thing that they ended up casting Tongan Samoan actor as the Yautja. I think that speaks like to kind of like because
next
that's a warrior
Africans
because that's a warrior culture in real life. Samoans, kind of
not only warrior but a voyager, which is what the Yautja
are. Exactly. And
there's levels to this shit.
Exactly. And I think that's so important, and that's such a particular and specific point that Dan had to hit, and he knocked it out of the park. And I think it's little things like that.
It's all thanks to him.
Yeah, and it's little things like that.
Well, that's how much he cares.
Exactly.
That's why he has to make the next 10 Predator projects. Period.
Exactly.
I agree 100% with everything.
But it's little things like that that really indicate why Dan is so
incredible.
It's so good to kind of as the herald of this franchise world. Because anybody else would have just cast anybody and be like whatever. But he's like, no. A Samoan, Tongan kind of Pacific Islander actor who kind of like comes from a warrior culture, and that's
Dan Trachtenbergs credited as what the most talented or the best career find he's found.
Yeah,
exactly. That's incredible.
It speaks to the love that they have.
Speaks to the love that they have.
That goes back to what we discussed in the chat, and Graham brought it up earlier with talking about Batman. What franchise should Dan Trachtenberg save next? Because he clearly has a good vision for what he's doing.
And this is just a dream because he has to stick with Predator.
He's taking Predator,
I hope so,
to new heights that we would never have gotten. Like if you think about it, we would never gotten anything past the 2018 Predators movie.
Great movie.
If Dan Trachtenberg had not been
Predators.
In this
The Predator.
The Predator.
He saved Predators with Predator.
He saved this shit.
Also,
he did say
another.
What franchise? What franchise should?
Why is that?
Dan Trachtenberg?
Wait.
Let Graham speak.
Sensory overload.
Okay.
Quiet. Silence yourselves.
Let Graham talk about Batman.
Silence yourselves.
No, AZ, go. You go. AZ's been getting talked over this whole episode. AZ, speak. You're muted, brother.
Wait. Hold on.
You're good now.
You're good now.
There we go. I just want to say a shout out to Britt and Watkins, who I think is one of the underrated stars of this film, because they are the linguists that developed the framework for the Yautja language, and there is a considerable amount of fucking work. It is the most impressive. I was reading up on it after the film because I was just blown away with how much they injected the Yautja culture. I believe so. I'm not. I think so. To some degree,
they worked on something. Yeah.
So they were the linguists that was recommended to the Badlands team because they developed the Na'vi language for Avatar.
Na'vi, yes.
Graham,
and
the first introduction of it.
No ball, Graham. You got no ball.
The first example of it being both spoken and written was in Killer of Killers. So they had basically that movie and this movie to establish an entire culture's linguistical history, and there's so much care going into it because you have to consider the shapes of their mouths, the fact they don't have lips, so they can't make like certain sounds, right? They can't go like ma or ba or so they would constantly have a
lot of clicking,
and there would be right. And there would be different ways, like they would pronounce letters, but not like actual letters, like we would pronounce like ha. They go because they can't do like certain types of sounds. There was quite a few clicks, right? So they mix different things, like they mix Japanese, Samoan, different Aborigine dialects.
I was gonna say I heard Demetrius
African dialect
it in an interview, and it feels like they really implemented his native tongue into the language of the Yautja, and that's just really cool to see and hear and know.
Awesome
that they really did that.
Yeah.
And it's a completely like gender neutral language. Like it's completely just in disdain, and it goes to
woke
show
Disney at it again. Woke Disney. It
goes to show like, it's also a kind of a mirror as how the Yautja function in society, because they don't view people by like gender or whatever. They view them by strength and by purpose. Right, so they're just straightforward, to the point, matter of fact.
It's all about how large your click is.
Quite impressive.
The larger the click, the more powerful you are.
Okay, but so I think the reason Batman is like the clear, like thing for him to do next is because of all the gadgets that he's shown in Predator and Killer of Killers. Like in Killer of Killers,
the scene, the what's it called? The bass shit. The bass shit. No, Graham mentioned it earlier. The bass shit. The bass.
The whole bass entrance is him using all of his gadgets to the T, setting up traps, and that is what fucking Batman is. Batman is a predator. When you think about it, like I mean, I don't. There's probably some story.
That's why he got so many Robins, because he's a predator.
There you go.
Not too much on my goat. Not too much on my
Batman
Epstein. Batman Epstein.
that's a really good kind of like jumping in point.
Like,
well, you know, I really like the action that Dan Trachtenberg does, and you know, I really like what he's able to do with gadgets, and that's
and the hand-to-hand combat, like pretty much in those close-up scenes against the synths, like it's just I feel like you just put that a cowl on him, put ears on that fucking face he had. That's bad.
Yeah. Look, I see what you say, Graham, but I'm gonna be honest. I do not understand why Marvel swapped out 30,000 directors and the real dude who could do it is right here. If they gave him Blade, I would lose.
No. Shut
No. Agreed.
No.
Matt has disagreed with everything AZ has said this episode.
And he's wrong, and he's been wrong.
Matt woke up this morning and said, I refuse to tie my do-rag correctly, but I will disagree with it until the day that I die. That's
all I know is hatred, nigga. All I know is hatred. Shut your ass up.
Batman would be incredible. I do think that
I agree.
Action and the variety of effects that he does with like gore and visceral effects would work so well with a Blade movie.
Dan Trachtenberg for the absolute Batman movie?
Yes.
Dan Trachtenberg, absolute Batman animated.
Dan Trachtenberg animated movie. That's is not getting
the killer style animated absolute Batman.
Listen. I'm here for
and Blade live action with me as Blade because I'm that nigga.
I can
now I disagree with Matt.
You are that fellow, yes.
You are a nigga of all time.
I would my
nigga of all time. I'm Blade, nigga. Boy.
The franchise that I would like Dan Trachtenberg to take over, just because I think this franchise needs new life. It needs to be reinvigorated. And Dan Trachtenberg is that guy.
John Brown.
It's Star Wars. It's Star Wars.
Okay, cool.
I think it's an easy pick. It's an easy pick. It's a safe bet. But I think if Disney, I mean, he's working with Disney. They kind of know him. He knows the system, so that should be easy to navigate. If they let him and look, Badlands is PG-13,
right?
So
and it's a space sci-fi
sci-fi movie. Exactly. So we know that he can do that, right? He can do
in the movie it would be a Darth Revan.
Graham, you said KOTOR.
Listen to the words I say. I'm seeing. I'm getting a vision.
What is your vision?
That's all right.
The Acolyte season 2. Get rid of Amandla.
And Manny Jacinto movie.
Bring in anyone else.
It's
Manny Jacinto.
Anyone else.
And have Dan Trachtenberg run it.
Or
Manny Jacinto movie.
Instead, how about Trachtenberg, Star Wars, but instead we scrap the Mandalorian Grogu because 3 people are going to watch that shit.
I'm one of the 3.
I'm 3. I'm 2 of the 3.
We can hate. We can hate that movie all we want. It's gonna make $1 billion.
It's gonna make $1 billion.
$1
billion. But we take that concept, right, of what we were promised for Mandalorian and the Book of Boba Fett of no lightsaber and Force bullshit, and we give ourselves an actual Trachtenberg bounty hunter Star Wars project.
Yes, with Cobb Vanth.
Cobb Vanth. Bosk.
Yes, you Cobb Vanth.
Yes.
Give me Cat Bane.
IG-88, nigga.
What's crazy though is that with the swords he did in this movie and Killers, I want him to use a lightsaber.
I agree.
He did off-brand lightsabers better than Zack Snyder did.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Graham, I'm so proud of you.
Yeah.
I'm
so proud. Are y'all niggas ready?
Yeah. What's
y'all niggas ready?
Yeah.
Terminator, bitch.
Yeah.
Terminator in this bitch.
Oh,
because listen, hear me out. Terminator Genesis, ass, dog shit film. Terminator Dark Fate, ass, dog shit film.
Hey,
it's not hard.
I gotta Call of Duty skin out of it.
Let that nigga revive this shit. It's so easy.
It back to the first Predator movie where it's like, or not Predator, Terminator movie where it was almost like a Predator movie in this unit of a killer that's there to kill. Like
Terminator Badlands, and it's from the perspective of T-800.
No. Let's do this.
Send the T-800 back to fucking
the Super
Nazi Germany.
Bring the Super Predator back in the canon. Just ixnay the autism. I think you have
Super
a great
Predator.
concept.
You got an African American,
and then you have a what? Ahead of them.
I think you have a great concept. You have a predator that's been enhanced, is a mix of the fucking T-800 and a predator which is already the best predator, right?
Negative.
Yeah. Epstein is down here. The predator is up here.
What's wrong with you?
Nice.
I
think that is a great.
I'm going to be honest.
I think the idea of gene splicing in terms of the predator was great. They fucked up with the autism.
Clearly,
they heard a high pitched sound.
They've proven like it works. Like they did it with the Pred Alien, which I think if for the 5 seconds you can see like actual color in AVP Requiem,
it was like
an inherently cool concept, right? It's genuinely cool. So like gene splicing them and making like these super enhanced predators, like even in the movie Predators, which you guys hate, but I think it's cool, right? There's multiple predators, various types, right? But
watch the cartoons.
It bullies like one of those other like subspecies of predators, right? So the genetic variation is cool, and I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. Scrap the entire list of all the ones that have come out. Ignore them completely. If Trachtenberg got his hands on a Resident Evil movie, I would do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would go so hard.
Zach Krager's movie is gonna fuck, but I think Dan Trachtenberg will do a good Resident Evil.
If you start with RE1, or even if you start at Resi 2, I'm fine with either one of those as a starting point because they are canonically starting points. You have a fantastic movie. He's good with not necessarily ensemble cast, but he made an ensemble cast out of literally one actor that I thought was two separate people. So no, fuck him, he can do it. He can fucking do it.
There you go. That's a good thing because that's so out of left field. I didn't expect that, and I think that he would do really good.
Yeah.
But since we mentioned Predators, just to kind of wrap up the conversation.
Did Luis say his?
I said Star Wars.
You said, I mean, not Luis, Gerardo.
Yeah, he said take the Super Predator and just have him make some shit.
Oh.
With the Super
I also
Predator.
think another one would be Riddick. And then.
Yes.
I think Riddick.
Yes.
I've never seen those. Are those any good?
Pitch Black and
Pitch Black.
Whatever AZ said is stupid.
Resident Evil.
What the fuck?
I love Resident Evil. I forgive you. I'm sorry, AZ. I'm sorry, AZ. Resident Evil is so cool.
AZ, Pitch Black is incredible.
Oh, we're talking about Riddick?
I mentioned Riddick too. That was
Graham said that would be a second option.
Oh, dude, if he revived it with a different bald character.
Well, no, what's crazy is I think I hate Vin Diesel, but I think he is a perfect fucking Riddick.
Bring in NoHo Hank. Get him Jack
from Barry.
Yes.
Anthony Kerrigan. Yeah.
Yes, I love Anthony Kerrigan.
Jack Anthony Kerrigan.
My Metamorpho.
That's that dog.
Just to wrap up our conversation really quick, there are nine technically movies in which the Predator appears. We should just each give our personal rankings.
Are we including the Apprentice?
AVP.
We are including AVP?
We are including AVP.
Okay, boom.
All right, Matt, go first since you said boom.
No, you go first. I don't know.
Speaking of boom, I don't know what I'm talking about.
Okay, I'm gonna go from 9 to 1. 9. Alien vs. Predator Requiem. 8. Predators.
Wow.
7. The Predator.
Wow.
Whoa.
What do you have? 6. 6. We have.
You still have AVP, dude. Hold
on. 6 is AVP. 6 is AVP. 6 is AVP. Then we have 5. We have the Predator. Then we have 4. We have Predators 2. Then we have 3. Predator Killer of Killers. We have 2. We have Predator the original. I missed one. Then it's Predator. No, then it's Prey. What the fuck? I fucked my shit up.
Did you not write it down?
Dude, there's 8.
No, I didn't write it down.
There's not.
Someone else go. I fucked my shit up. Let me write it down. Someone go.
All right. Look, at the very bottom, AVP Requiem.
Yeah.
They have the great concept of a Pred Alien, and then they waste it because that entire movie is in Sam Fisher's Splinter Cell vision. It's fucking green. It's gross. It's dark. I can't see a fucking thing.
Yeah.
All right.
His first
right above that, putting the first AVP. It's decent. because it's better than AVP 2, but it's still not very bueno. It's not the best, and it tries, and that's what matters. Right above that, gonna have to go with
what number is this?
Wait, no. At the very bottom is Predators, then MVP Requiem. The one with Keegan-Michael
Predators
Key.
is the one you like.
Oh, okay. So the Predator, the one with Keegan-Michael Key.
Okay.
What the fuck
The Predator is at the very bottom.
Just listen. Shit.
All right. So look. The Predator is at the very bottom at number 9. That shit is fucking ass.
You're stupid in your game.
Awful, right? Right above that, AVP Requiem, and then above that, first AVP. So that's at number 7, right?
Yeah.
Now, personally, I would say Predator. I would say Predator 2. I would put at this spot, right above
at number 6,
right above AVP. It's good. It's good. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, everything else that comes after it kind of blows it out the fucking water. But also before it, and which is why I'm getting into this. Right. Next up, I have Predators, which I think is actually pretty fucking good. It's still top 5.
Give a number, brother. Give a number, brother.
I put it. It's a number 4. Sorry, it's a number 4. It's a number 4. I have Predators at number 4. I think it's genuinely really great. I like the concept. Matt, I hope you're dreaming of how to tie a do-rag properly, but I really do think that it's great, and I think that it's a fun concept. It introduces a lot of lore, and it's a pretty strong one.
Eat my ass.
It also has Walt Goggins and Lawrence Fishburne and Mahershala Ali, and I think that's pretty great. And also that samurai scene with the Yakuza is fucking kicking ass.
Fucking great.
Right? Now, we eat around that part. It's a good meal. All right. Now, at number 3 is where I will put Alien, or is where I will put
Badlands,
base Predator. Sorry, like the first Predator movie.
Okay.
Because it's really no wait. Number 3 is where I will put Prey.
Okay.
What?
Okay,
Actually,
and then so what's 2 then?
Get the fuck out.
What's 2?
All right. Number 1 is the first Predator. Number 2 is Prey, and number 3 is where I would put this.
Okay.
3.5, I would say right where I put Killers because it doesn't blow me away, but it's like it's not deserving of.
I have my list. I have my list now. Here we go. 9.
Go for it.
AVP Requiem. 8. Predators. 7. The Predator. 6. The original AVP. 5. Predator 2. 4. Killer of Killers. 3. Badlands. 2. Predator 1. 1. Prey.
That's a good wrong answer.
All right, who's next? You want to go?
Valid.
All right. I'll go. I'm gonna write it as I go.
Okay.
Number 9, Predators. Lawrence Fishburne. He's not believable. Fat neck ass motherfucker. Why he got that shit on his face?
Okay. 8.
8 is Requiem.
Yeah, dog shit.
Right? I agree. And the next like 7 are movies I like, but I'm rating them.
Yeah.
How much I like them.
Yeah.
Okay. Predator 2.
Okay. Okay.
I think it's great.
Low? Wow.
It's kind of low, but like I don't enjoy it as much as the other ones.
Yeah. Okay.
Fair.
Next is
fair.
The next is The Predator. 2018. 2018.
That's fucking crazy.
I love autism. Right?
Yeah,
I love
pro
autism.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
pro
I
autism.
have it in not
6 is what? What's 6?
Holy shit.
6 is Killer of Killers.
Oh, wow. Holy shit.
I think it's good. It's still a fucking cartoon. It's got to be more. Gotta be
nice.
more.
Nothing is not consistent. Nice. Okay. 5.
4, AVP.
5 is AVP. Okay.
8.
That's crazy.
No. 4. 5 is AVP.
You're
No,
on
4 is
shit.
AVP. 4 is AVP.
You're on 5. 5 is
five.
next.
I just wrote some bullshit. Fuck it. You know what? Let's put Predators there. No, that was at
That's at the bottom.
I went Requiem. No, Predators Requiem 2.
Graham, go.
Graham, go.
Go. Do your list, Graham.
Holy shit. Okay.
That's crazy.
Unbelievable. We're so prepared.
No one was prepared for this shit. All right, Graham.
We're only on hour 2.
I was not prepared.
We're
for
wrapping
that
it up.
shit.
Well, hurry up and make your list while Graham talks.
All right, number 9, I got Requiem. Requiem.
Yeah.
8, The Predator.
Okay.
That's just garbage.
Okay.
7, AVP.
Wow.
6, Predators.
Okay.
5, as much as I love it and probably watch it more than all of them, is going to be Predator 2. Yes.
Yeah.
4, this is kind of crazy. I'm kind of changing this up a little bit.
Okay.
4, I'm going to put Killer Killers.
Yeah, that's what I have. I have the
3, I will put the first Predator.
Wow.
Yeah. And I rewatched it before I watched Badlands, and I low-key liked it more, and then I watched it after Badlands. I was like, yeah, this shit is gas. Like this, it does hit different. 2, I'm putting Badlands because it's just so different, but it hits every fucking mark that you can want from a Predator movie. And then 1 is Prey. There's as much as I think Badlands is perfect because of what it is, Prey has the best main character as a human, which is I feel like they really don't do the best other than Dutch. And she's just fucking badass. And Naru's arc from being what's supposed to be a gatherer to being the war chief, like the Predator, I think it's incredible. I don't think there'll ever be a better Predator movie than Prey.
I agree wholeheartedly, Graham. That's the only correct answer. Prey's number 1, bar none.
I ended up having to.
Graham actually has the same ranking as me, bro. That's my 100%. Prey is number 1, no matter fucking what. Prey is number 1.
Did you say it's number 2?
Shit.
What's number 2? Oh, the exact same list as Graham. Okay, so do your list now then.
Okay, I got it written down.
Badlands, motherfucker, 2, nigga.
Bad.
Okay.
Let me put this Velo in.
All right, Gerardo.
Come on, wrap it up so we can end this.
All right. Number Predators. Lawrence Fishburne, fat neck.
What's all right? Predators.
Number 9.
It's
number 9.
Disrespect.
All right.
8. Fuck him. Fuck Adrian Brody. Dog shit art. Number 8, Requiem. I think it's cool. It does look like shit. Number 7, Predator. Yeah, number 7, Predator 2.
Wow. Okay.
I don't hate it. Everything else, we're moving up. It's just stuff I like more than the other ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
Number 6, Killer Killers. It's a cartoon. Number 5, AVP. Love it. But it's not as good as the other ones I'm seeing. Because number 4, we got the Predator 2018 Autism.
Holy shit. That's fucking crazy.
I rewatched it. Sleep Deprived. It's fun. It's fun. They got
delirious.
They have a lobotomized.
Guys, I almost overdosed.
They have a
lobotomized the first time,
predator
but the second
dog
time was pretty
them.
good.
It's really fun. Number 3 is Predator the OG. Number 2 is Prey. Number 1 is Badlands.
Wow.
Okay. Wow.
I love Badlands. I think it's great.
It's
got its finger on the pulse, just like me.
The top 2, it depends on what mood or what day you're catching me in. Because if I'm wanting something that's actiony, I'm putting Badlands on immediately.
I will give like overall the way I did my list was like I went for like what I think is just a better film that I prefer more, and it makes the most use of it.
I didn't realize
that's why I put the original. That's why I put the original Predator at number 1 because of why they show the Predator very little, so it makes it very effective and very scary.
Yeah,
but at the same time. Yeah, it's at the same time like it's budget, like it's practical, but it works.
Right. I agree.
It's the groundwork. It has too much of its charm. And Prey because it's art, and then Badlands because like maybe recency bias, but I think it's better than Killer of Killers. I'll say it.
No, I don't think. I think that's a fact.
100%.
Yep.
But then at number 5, I got Predators because the movie's good.
Hey, it's enjoyable. And on the rewatch, I enjoy it. I'm with you, AZ. I don't think it's
and also
hold it up.
It's their fault.
Can I interrupt? I will say, rewatch, I took it off.
Which one?
Predators, Adrian Brody.
It fucking sucks.
It sucks dog dick. It sucks dog dick. Red Rocket.
I will say I do not know why 2 years earlier Spider-Man 3 came out. They saw Topher Grace try to be intimidating, and they thought we can do that again.
It's so bad.
And it doesn't. It doesn't work.
This time.
But Look, if you eat around the Topher Grace part, it's good. There is one thing that I find funny though, which is I forgot what her name is, but the female lead in that movie is an IDF sniper, and it is confirmed that she makes it back.
Sniper.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh,
no.
But it is confirmed in the Predator video game, like she makes it back around the year 2025, which means she's busy doing things as an IDF sniper. Well, we don't want to get into, but all that to say,
sniped a bunch of kids.
That was a wrap. That was our coverage on Predator Badlands. Everybody.
Matt's got his list.
He said it was the same as yours, the exact same.
Yeah, get my list, bro.
The exact same as yours.
All right, get my list, bro.
He already did it, just like we already did everything we need to talk about in this entire episode. Because let me tell you, brother, it's been a doozy. Thank you so much for watching.
Yes, sir.
Enjoyed this movie, and if you disagree with us, leave it in the comments below. We genuinely care, and this is not engagement bait.
Please! No!
But be sure to follow us on all audio platforms, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you can listen to a podcast, we're probably there. Follow us at youtube.com/SinestroCore for all your needs. And if you want to have some more film needs, they'll be fulfilled with Backstage OL, our compatriots who kind of know what we're doing over here and occasionally will give us a thumbs up over the fence, but never invite us over. They have all of the greatest back behind the scenes news, interviews with all the latest and greatest celebrities and directors. And if you want to know a real in-depth dive of what they're doing,
they're gonna invite us one day, man.
One day, maybe not one day. And speaking of one day, one day of the week, multiply that by about 5 to 7, and that's how many times a week I stream at twitch.tv/TariSingo. That's right. I streamed today. I finished Dispatch. I didn't get anyone killed, anyone that mattered at least. So I mean, we're fine. But we're playing through Dark Souls right now. We're gonna be doing like Sonic Team Racing and a bunch of other games because I have over 600 games in my Steam library. So I'm just gonna see which ones I want to take a stab at. We'll figure it out. And also follow me on YouTube at TariSingo, where I post videos occasionally. When I remember that I'm a YouTuber. It doesn't happen a lot, but when it does happen, it's really cool. And I feel like you should go check that out because I promise you things will be there eventually. And speaking of things and eventually happening, if you want to know what things eventually will happen, like when we're going to do something, maybe it's a live stream, maybe it's a game, maybe Matt's going to wake up from his nap. Anything is possible. If you want to know when that happens, go ahead and check us out at Cinestro Corp on all platforms. And if you want to keep up to date on all the latest Cinestro Corp happenings, that is Cinestro Corp, Cinestro Corp, no S at the end, because legally we are not allowed to have Matt within 50 feet of an S. With that being said, thank you so much for watching. And we will catch you in the next one.
Time.
Goodbye.
Cinestro Corp, we're the dream, yeah. New episode Saturday afternoon. We in your ear, that comic book crew. More good it takes what we do. Cinestro Corp, we're the crew.